Hello and welcome to Carroll High School as we are bringing to you a Raccoon River Conference varsity doubleheader between the visiting Boone Toreadors and your hometown Carroll Tigers. First, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the girl Boone Toreadors tonight. They come into this one with a 4-14 record. They are led by Emma Dighton, who averages 15.6 points per game. Next behind her is Emily 80s with 7 even. Ashley Barrett with 6.7 and Morgan Kathman with 6.1. The Toreadors not quite having the season that they've been looking for so far, and they'll look to turn it around here tonight against a struggling Tigers team.
That Tigers team is 10-7 on the year. However, they are in quite a losing streak right now, losing the last three in a row, to three very good teams in Carlisle, Winterset, and ADM. Leading the way for the Tigers in the stat of scoring is Ella Collison with 12.4 points per game. Kennedy Lean is close behind her with 9.4, and then you have a trio of 8 points per game in Gabby Hammer, Ashley Unken, and Laura Sweeney. As I said before, that Tigers team is struggling a little bit right now, so let's hope for a good performance out of them tonight and get a little confidence boost going into postseason play.
Tonight also is senior night, so on the girls team we have the lone senior Ashley Unken. We will head down onto the court for that introduction, and we will also be there for starting lineups, and we will be back and ready for tip.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Carroll High School and tonight's Raccoon River Conference basketball game between the visiting Boone Toreadors and your Carroll Tigers. Tonight is senior night for the basketball program and dance team. Before we get to the starting lineups for our first contest, we'd like to recognize the girls basketball program and dance team seniors. First, girls basketball, Ashley Unken, escorted by her parents Dave and Betty Unken. While at CHS, Ashley has participated in basketball for 4 years, softball 5 years, 3 years of student senate, 1 year of large group speech, and 1 year of fall musical. Ashley plans to attend Iowa State and major in business. Ashley Unken. Our next senior, Marky Madsen, escorted by Doc and Amy Madsen. At CHS, Marky has participated in 3 years of tennis, 1 year of basketball, 1 year of volleyball, 2 years of speech, and 1 year of fall musical. Marky plans to major in elementary education at a college yet to be determined. Marky Madsen. Manager, Vanessa Bauer, escorted by Carla Stork and Doug Bauer. While at CHS, Vanessa has participated in basketball manager for 3 years, 4 years of soccer, 3 years of fall musical, and 1 year of cross country. Vanessa plans to attend Western Kentucky University and major in marketing. Vanessa Bauer. Tiffany Neal, escorted by Alicia Neal. While at CHS, Tiffany has participated in 2 years of basketball, been a basketball manager for 2 years, 2 years of track, and 1 year of KINS. Tiffany plans to attend PCI Academy in Ames and major in esthetician and cosmetology. Tiffany Neal. And Emma Perkins. And her parents, Doctors Greg and Julie Perkins. While at CHS, Emma has participated in volleyball for 4 years, basketball 3 years, a year of basketball manager, 3 years of track, a year of speech, and 1 year of mock trial. Emma plans to attend the University of Iowa and major in biology and a minor in Spanish. Emma Perkins. And our 2 senior dance members, Jasmine Munoz, escorted by her mother, Jennifer Garvis. and Maya Noggle, escorted by her parents Eric and Claire Noggle. How about one more big round of applause for these 7 seniors? I'd like to thank them for all their time and dedication to the girls' basketball program and the dance team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get to the starters for tonight's girls' contest. First, the visiting Toreadors, who are coached by Jim McPartland. Number 14, Ashley Barron. Number 20, Emmy Lewis. Number 24, Zoe Heitschuh. Number 30, Emma Dighton. And number 34, Morgan Kathman.
Remember back in the day when you taught me to live and I taught you to pray. We've been in the battle together, no matter the weather, we never delayed. You gave me commands, I always obeyed. I never let you go astray. I never thought I'd see the day that you would come out to betray me. Sick of playing silly games, you never loved me anyway. You should not have let me get away, cause now I'm hot for my prey. I'm bigger, I'm better, my mind is a weapon. I put up a letter, but try to break me down, and I'ma just get up. They ask me how I did it, I'ma just tell them I rose up.
Starting lineups for your Carroll Tigers, who are coached by Nathan Wall and Mark Redding. Junior number 2, Laura Sweeney. Junior number 14, Kennedy Lean. Junior number 20, Ella Collison. Junior number 30, Gabby Hammer. And senior number 42, Ashley Unken. The game officials for this evening, Michael Lawler, Jason Alons, and Craig Hansen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and face the flag as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
What
Hello and welcome back here as we're just getting ready to get set for this one here. We'll go ahead and look at the starters on the Toreador side of things. They start a senior, number 14, Ashley Barron, a sophomore, number 20, Emmy Lewis, number 24, a junior, Zoe Heitschuh, number 30, a junior also, Emma Dighton, and a freshman, Morgan Kathman, number 34.
The Tiger starting lineup not changed. Trying to get this cemented before the playoffs. It is going to be the junior quartet of Gabby Hammer, Kennedy Lean, Ella Collison, and Laura Sweeney. That starting five is going to be rounded off by Ashley Unken in the post, as it looks here as Collison will take the tip against Heitschuh.
The officials get a bit of a wet spot there, mopped off the floor. Well, before this one starts, we'll go ahead and take a quick time to shout out our sponsors of the live stream here tonight. I saw the sign Culver's, the Carroll Tiger Booster Club, Carroll Broadcasting, Des Moines Area Community College, United Bank of Iowa, and Western Iowa Networks. Go ahead and tend more to that spot on the floor there, as it appeared something might have been spilled. And players return to their spots. Coach Renning with a walk back to the bench, and it looks like we are ready to go. As Luke mentioned, Ella Collison tipping for the Tigers, Zoe Heitschuh for the Toreadors. And here we go, tipped by Collison, knocked around. Heitschuh going to come up with it for the Toreadors. They'll get the first possession. Dighton, the point guard for the Toreadors. She'll dribble it up. She's going to attack left side, and she'll kick back to number 14, Barrett. And now she's going to set up for a three as Dighton shot up no good. Rebound goes Kennedy Lean.
Lean now trying to use her speed, as we mentioned every week. She's going to find Collison, Gabby Hammer. Collison now going to make a dribble drive. Kick back to Ashley. Ashley is just going to give it up to Sweeney, who's going to restart the offense here for the Tigers.
Sweeney with it now, looking to move it around the arc, as the Tigers like to do a lot, like to either free up the inside post or get their three-point shots open. Lean with it now. She's going to go into that high post to Hammer. Instead, she'll kick it back out to Sweeney, who will reset.
Some nice man-to-man defense here being played by the Toreadors.
Kick back to Collison now, who's going to take it up on the middle, gets the layup on the right side, no good. Rebound goes to Ashley Unken, and a jump ball call, possession arrow pointing towards the Tigers.
Some nice early defense here by the Toreadors. Tigers unable to use their speed and athleticism to get around those defenders.
And we're a minute in. Our score still 0-0 here as the Tigers get their offense set up. Looking for a three off the inbound. Unken kind of juggled the pass a little bit. Tigers able to keep possession. Lean now going to attack. Made a nice crossover move. Passes it up to Hammer, who will go inside to Unken. Ashley Unken going to go baseline. Was looking for a reverse layup. Bit too far under the basket, and she lost it out of bounds.
Dighton now on the inbound for the Toreadors.
Tigers back in that defensive press as they look to create some turnovers and turn those into points. Dighton almost going to take it up by herself, and she'll kick it up top to the freshman, Kathman. Kathman now going to dribble left side. She's going to kick back up to the top to Barrett, who will go inside to Heitschuh. Zoe Heitschuh goes in the corner to Emma Dighton, who's going to attack baseline. And knocked away by Collison. Sets up number 20, Emmy Lewis, with a three-pointer. Shot no good. Rebound, Toreadors. Something Luke and I have also mentioned a lot of times throughout the year is the Tigers seem to give up lots of offensive rebounds, which is never a good thing because offensive rebounds translate to second chance points. And Kennedy Lean's able to grab that one down for the Tigers, and she's looking to push ahead.
She finds it wide open, Ashley Unken in the middle of the post. Nice pass there from Kennedy Lean, and the Tigers are on the board first, with 5:50 left to go here in the first quarter.
Unken getting the first bucket for herself on senior night. Barrett going to take it up right side, stuffed away by Unken, who appeared to be down in pain and able to get up on her own power. Appears to be all right. So credit to Ashley Unken with the block. Glad to see she's okay, and the Toreadors will inbound from behind the basket. Barrett going to kick it in. She finds Kathman. And the kick to Dighton now, who uses a nice jab step on Lean, as the Toreadors now continue to move it around the perimeter. Dighton goes down to Heitschuh, who's posted up in the give and go. Dighton's layup on the right side, no good. Rebound, Ella Collison. And she's looking to attack 2-on-2 here for the Tigers. Collison looking all the way, and her missed shot was rebounded by Kathman, and her foot was on the line, so the turnover will give it back to the Tigers.
Sweeney now with the inbound for the Tigers underneath the basket. She's going to find Collison in the corner. Tigers here moving around the arc as they normally do. Nice spin move there by Lean. She's going to drive baseline. Her finger roll layup up, no good. Toreadors with the rebound.
Dighton now looking to take it up for the Boone Toreadors. She slows it down, sets up the offense. She's going to kick over to Kathman, the freshman. She goes up top to number 20, Emmy Lewis. And the Toreadors now go inside to the post. And the kick back out to Lewis, who attempts another three. Shot up, no good. Good box out by Gabby Hammer as Unken flies in for the board. Sweeney with it now, finds an open Hammer, who pump fakes the shot, and she's going to kick back to Lean, who will drive middle. Kennedy Lean now goes inside to Unken, and back up top to Sweeney.
Something noticed early here tonight, Tigers kind of looking to slow down their offense more and do less their fast-paced offense as Sweeney's three is up, no good.
Heitschuh comes down with the rebound, and the Toreadors on the push now. Ella Collison gets a deflection, and she'll take it up on the left side, going right through Barrett, but a charge taken by Ashley Barrett, so Collison will be awarded with the foul. Couple of substitutions now for the Toreadors as senior Katie Winter checks in, number 22, as well as number 52, Brenna Vogt, a freshman.
Nice over the top pass there from the Toreadors.
Barrett going to kick back to Vogt now, who goes inside to Winter. And another shot by Ashley Barron is up, no good. Kennedy Lean with now, I believe, her third rebound of the night already. She'll hit ahead to Gabby Hammer, who pump fakes, goes baseline. Hammer, nice strong take up on the right side, bit too hard off the glass. Collison there for the putback. And a timeout will be taken by the Toreadors, a 30-second timeout. Go ahead and take a look now at the team stats for both teams. Tigers come into this one averaging 58.1 points per game, shooting just a smidge below 40% at 39.6% from the field. They shoot 30.4% from behind the arc, as well as 57.5% from the free throw line, and a 7.5-point differential.
For the Toreadors, they average about 44 points a game on 33% shooting. They shoot just slightly above the Tigers at right around 31%. Their free throw percentage, however, is 8 points above the Tigers at 65.9. However, the point differential is at a -10. So some decent shooting here for the Toreadors. But as you can see, this early in this contest, 3 threes up and 3 threes no good for the Toreadors. So they're going to look to get some of those shots to sink if they want to have a shot in this one.
Dighton with it now, going to take it up. As you see, the Tigers press kind of backing off again, just trying to get a preliminary turnover on the inbounds, and instead just a little any pressure that they can get. Now as Collison comes up with a defensive rebound. Good hit ahead pass to Kennedy Lean, who goes up on the right side. Her shot was blocked away by Winter. And Gabby Hammer grabs the old board. Ella Collison now shooting up for the three. Shot no good. And Katie Winter grabs a rebound. And a foul going to be called on Ashley Unken.
Unken there got her hand caught up in the rebound. Ended up taking a little bit of a stumble. Glad to see she got up from that one okay.
And the Tigers now still on that bit of a press there, as they're just looking to not make it super easy for the Toreadors, and also not allow any home run passes. Barrett with it now deep back behind the perimeter. She's going to give it up to Vogt. Vogt going inside to Winter. Katie Winter looking to go to work on Unken. Instead, she'll kick back out. Kennedy Lean deflects the pass, and she'll have it up on the right side. An open layup for Kennedy Lean as the junior gets her first bucket of the night now. Tigers lead 6-0 with about 2:50 left to go in the first quarter.
Dighton now bringing the ball up here for the Toreadors. Toreadors kind of swinging around the perimeter, trying to figure out something to do with it.
Dighton with it now, looking to go right. She'll fake, go left. Kicks back to Vogt. who's looking inside for Winter, is deflected by Collison, but the Toreadors able to regain possession. Now left wide open in the corner is 34 Morgan Kathman, the freshman for the Toreadors, as she knocks down the first bucket for the Toreadors, a three-pointer.
Toreadors now playing somewhat of a press defense as the Tigers quickly beat it. Ella Collison here with the dribble drive. She's going to be fouled by Dighton.
And a trio of substitutions now for the Toreadors as a pair of starters check back in. Emmy Lewis and number 24, Zoe Haichu, as well as the first appearance of the night from Hannah Chestnut, also a freshman.
Collison now looking to dribble drive. She's going to kick out to Gabby. The junior quartet, swinging around the court. Lean shot up, no good. Collison gets a rebound. She's going to go get a rebound twice in a row now. And all three of her putback attempts were no good.
Collison now
she's going
coming
to play
up with a deflection, gets a steal and finds Kennedy Lean for an open shot. Good hustle by Ella Collison to not give up on that one. And the Tigers now lead 8-3. Hit ahead to Chestnut, the freshman for the Toreadors. She'll kick over to Dighton, who's left open for the three. Emma Dighton's three up, no good. Rebound going to Kennedy Lean, and she'll charge ahead. No-look pass over to Ella Collison, who pump fakes the three, and a nice hit-ahead pass across the baseline to Gabby Hammer, whose three is off. Rebound going to Emma Dighton, and now she'll charge.
Dighton there is looking for the stop and jumper, but Kennedy Lean able to get her hand in there, trailing her, and made her slow down with the ball.
Lewis with it now over to Chestnut. And up top to Dighton, over to Lewis, who pump fakes. She's going to drive in right side. Hand off to Chestnut now, who will fake left. As the two continue to give and go. Now Winter looking for Dighton as it's knocked away by Kennedy Lean.
It's another great play there by Kennedy Lean. She got that one fast break off the steal, and then she's had another steal on the night. So Kennedy Lean really being disruptive on defense here early, as Hannah Jorgensen and Kelsey Reichs, a pair of sophomores, check in for Hammer and Sweeney.
Also a couple substitutions for the Toreadors as Barrett and Kathman check back into the matchup. Almost knocked away by Kennedy Lean. Dighton able to control it. The ball on the ground now. And a tie-up. Jump ball is the call. Possession arrow pointing towards the Toreadors. Inbounding for the Toreadors is number 14, Ashley Barrett. Barrett going to inbound, goes up top to Haichu, who takes it on the right side. Now kick back to Kathman, who was looking down low for Chestnut. Her shot off the mark. And it's knocked around. Chestnut able to grab her own rebound. And Kelsey Reichs jumps in there for a jump ball. This time the possession arrow giving it to the Tigers.
Lean now with the inbound for the Tigers. She's going to find the sophomore Reichs, who's going to bring it up here, taking Sweeney's spot as the playmaker for this offense. Kenny Lean's going to find herself open with a three in the corner. Her three off the back iron up, no good. And a rebound there from Chestnut.
Dighton with it now. She'll kick ahead to Barrett. And the give back is Dighton puts up a three-pointer at the buzzer. No good. That'll do it for us here in the first quarter. Very defensive-minded matchup so far here tonight. Our score 8-3. We will head to a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Carroll Community School District's Tiger Shop. The Tiger Shop is located within Carroll High School and is run by students. We have tons of Tiger gear for fans of all ages. Our hours are 8 to 3:30, Monday through Friday. Come see us!
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
Welcome back, Raccoon River Conference fans, to this girls varsity matchup between your Carroll Tigers and the Toreadors of Boone. Your score here, 8-3, so a very defensive first quarter from both teams as the Tigers lead this one by 5.
Different five back out on the court now. Kelsey Reichs and Hannah Jorgensen accompany Laura Sweeney, Gabby Hammer, and Ashley Unken on the floor. Same 5 for the Toreadors. That ended the first quarter. Chestnut, Barrett, Dighton, Heightshoe, and Kathman. Toreadors will start out with the possession here. And Kathman with it. Jorgensen, good defense on her. And she'll go to Chestnut. Toreadors now move it around the deep perimeter and look inside to Chestnut, who almost had it there. Unable to control the pass, and she gives it to Heightshoe. Dighton now attacks baseline as she puts a right-hand floater up, just rolls around off the rim, no good. Jorgensen pulling down the board for the Tigers.
Jorgensen now with the dribble drive. She's going to go up hard on the left side. She's going to be fouled on the shot, so 2 free throws for her. That call, I believe, is going to be on Chestnut.
A great dribble drive there from Hannah Jorgensen as she recognized the 2-3 zone and was able to find a hole. And by the time the Toreadors were able to collapse, all they could do was foul her to prevent her from making the shot, so she'll go to the line for a pair of free throws. First one up for Hannah Jorgensen is up and good. A substitution now as Hannah Chestnut checks out for number 52, Brenna Vogt, a fellow freshman. Second shot up for Jorgensen bounces around and falls through, so Hannah Jorgensen 2 for 2 from the free throw line so far tonight, and she's got a couple points off the bench for the Tigers.
Toreadors there with a nice deep pass used to break that Tiger press. That's going to be Vogt now with the jumper right in front of the three-point line, Her shot up no good, rebounded by Hammer. Tigers now looking to slow things down as Jorgensen has it near half court.
Up top now to Jorgensen. She'll kick back to Sweeney. Into the corner to Kelsey Reichs, who's looking down low for Unken. And found a cutting Gabby Hammer. Fit that right in the pocket, right where it needed to be. And Hammer fouled on the floor, so the Tigers will inbound from under the basket.
Nice give and go there between Reichs and Hammer. Reichs being able to slot that pass in that perfect position where only Hammer could get it.
Sweeney now going to inbound as she goes to Unken. And back out to Laura Sweeney there in the corner. And she'll drive middle, left wide open there. Puts up a right-hand floater shot, no good. Rebound going to Emma Dighton.
Nice screen there by Unken, even though the shot didn't get to fall, set Sweeney up with a really nice floater attempt.
Dighton, a nice spin move in the middle. Puts it up with the left hand, shot no good. Rebound going to Laura Sweeney. And she's going to push ahead for the Tigers. Hammer now the pump fake on the deep 2. And Tigers continue to move it around, finding Hannah Jorgensen open for a three-pointer. No good. Unken left wide open down on the block for the board. And the putback, Ashley Unken with 4 points now on the night.
And Ashley came up so big against their game against Winterset, having 14 points for the Tigers. And a lot of those points were on second chance plays off of offensive rebounds and be able to put the ball back up. So Ashley really filling in that post, or that role as her post nicely.
Following a missed 3 for Kathman, the Tigers looking to push ahead. Jorgensen with it now. And she'll go over to Kelsey Reichs, who puts up a three-pointer. 3 from Kelsey Reichs, no good. Ashley Unken with the one-hand board. She corrals it. Kick to Laura Sweeney, who shot no good.
A foul, I believe, is going to be called on number 14, Barrett, for the Toreadors. That is her first.
A couple of substitutions now for both teams as Kennedy Lean, Ella Collison, and Vanessa Ayala check in, as well as a couple substitutions for the Toreadors. Emma Dighton takes a seat for the first time tonight, and Ashley Barrett, the other senior, will check out as well. I believe it is Winter and number 20, Emmy Lewis, who check in for the Toreadors.
Ayala now stuck in the corner. She's going to find Lean on the wing. Tigers now just swinging it around the perimeter. Sweeney now looking to use a couple dribble moves. She's going to find an open Lean, who's going to drive baseline. They're going to call a blocking foul, I believe, on number 22. That is Winter. Chestnut now going to check in for Vogt. So freshman for freshman there.
Actually would be awarded to Brenna Vogt as she picks up her second, so likely she'll be out for the rest of this one. 2 quick fouls early. Collison with it now. Kick over to Hammer across the court, who sets up for a deep 2 shot, no good, short off the board, off the rim. Winter with the rebound for the Toreadors.
Toreadors now looking to push the pace a little bit. Drive there from Lewis.
Driving in, look to kick it out, and a foul going to be called. I believe it'll be awarded to Vanessa Ayala, who picks up her first. Inbounding now is Lewis, who finds Winter. Her shot no good. Lean able to pull down the rebound, and a jump ball is the call. Tie up between Height Shoe and Lean. Possession arrow going towards the Tigers.
Lean now with the inbound for the Tigers. She's going to kick it to Sweeney, who's going to go cross court. Chestnut playing tight defense at the top as the Toreadors run a zone.
Toreadors switching to a 1-3-1 zone now, as they'll have the one. Right now that it's actually turned into a box and one, so kind of a mix of a box and one, 1-3-1 type of zone, where you have one player up and guarding the ball at all times, as well as the box around the paint. And a foul now going to be called on Zoe Heightshoe, I believe. That'll be her first of the night. Foul on the floor, so the Tigers will inbound from behind the basket. That is the 16th foul for the Toreadors, so one more will bring the Tigers into the bonus.
Nice inbound pass there from Laura Sweeney to find Hammer cutting, but Hammer's shot up no good. Tigers playing some nice tight defense on the Toreadors.
Catherine able to get it across, goes to Chestnut, who puts up a three, shot no good. Tipped around, rebound will go to the Toreadors. I believe it's Heightshoe who came up with it, and Lewis grabs Heightshoe's miss.
It's Lewis now with the ball at the top of the key for the Toreadors.
Winter going inside to Heightshoe, puts up a turnaround shot off the glass and in. 12-7 now our score with 4:10 left to go in the first half.
Sweeney now with a nice crossover. Get past that Toreador defense.
Tigers looking to just pick apart the holes here in the Toreador defense. Ayala finds one. She goes baseline. And great ball movement finds Kennedy Lean with a three, who goes off the glass and in. You see Lean kind of shrug there a little bit as it all counts for the same. And Tigers now leading by 10, 15-5.
Hammer now playing some nice on-ball defense for the Tigers. Toreadors really struggling to get this ball cross court. They will, however, as Chestnut uses a nice crossover move on Collison. She's going to find Heightshoe, who kicks it out to Lewis. Lewis's three is up and good. Two quick baskets here for the Toreadors, as I think we've seen them more offense in this last minute as we have the entire rest of the game.
Sweeney with it now. She's going to drive right side, and she'll kick back to Lean, who's going to attack middle. Again, Tigers looking to find a hole in that box and one, and they go down in that short corner to Ayala and continue to move it around the arc now. You can see Gabby Hammer running the high post.
Collison will take that high post now as the Tigers guards are really just swinging it around looking for something to do.
Lean goes into the middle to Ayala and back out to Sweeney, who pump fakes a three. She'll drive left side, bit of contact, finds Collison, who's now going to take it middle. Goes through a couple Boone Toreador players. Her shot was knocked away by Katie Winter. And now the kick back to Kennedy Lean, who will attack. Her shot up and blocked by Winter, but a foul called this time.
Lots of contact here on the inside. Refs really letting a lot of stuff go. So it's nice to see on both sides letting the girls just play ball.
Kennedy Lean now will attempt a pair of free throws for the Tigers. Her first two attempts of the night. She'll put up the first one, and it's up and good. Substitution now for the Toreadors as Dighton checks back in. Ashley Unken going to take the spot of Vanessa Ayala. And
Lean, a 62% free throw shooter on the year. It's going to knock down both of hers.
Inbounding now is Chestnut as the Tigers continue to stay in that press.
Dighton calling off the rest of her squad as she's going to say, I got this one myself.
Notice Dighton easily the strongest ball hand, easily the best ball handler for the Toreadors as Kennedy Lean pulls down another board. Dighton, the best ball handler for the Toreadors, as it seems whenever she has it. Another block from Katie Winter, who I believe has 3 or 4. But you notice when the Tigers are pressing, if Dighton's the one bringing up the ball, they continue to kind of push back because Dighton can just as easily carve up that press defense by herself. But it seems whenever anyone else is, they like to attack the ball handler as Dighton puts up a quick 3. Shot no good. Rebound to Gabby Hammer this time.
Couple Toreadors in Hammer's face as Hammer looks to push the pace and use her athleticism. She's going to drive down, kick it out to Unken, who's going to drive baseline. She gets a little caught up, tries to swing it across to Sweeney. That pass will be intercepted by Dighton and knocked out of bounds, so Tigers will retain possession underneath the basket. That is Barrett checking in now for Chestnut.
1:56 left to go here as Sweeney kicks into Collison. And Unken now at the wing. Kick to Lean in the corner. She'll go up top to Gabby Hammer.
Minute 47 left here for the Tigers. Hopefully to get at least 2 more possessions before the quarter runs out.
Sweeney kind of slowing it down a little bit. She's going to give it on the right side to Lean, who will dribble back to the middle. And over to Collison now in the corner. Nice sharp pass inside to Unken, whose turnaround shot is blocked by Winter. Unken comes down with it, and a jump ball is the call. Possession arrow pointing towards the Toreadors.
So Winter really making her presence felt on the inside, her standing at 6 foot with long arms, really a presence defensively for the Toreadors.
Emma Dighton going to inbound now into Winter, who will give it right back. See as the Boone coach tells his girls to move back, as Dighton's able to just dribble it across, finds an open Barrett, whose three is just a bit long. Rebound to Heitschuh, who's fouled down low. Foul will be called on the shot, so Zoe Heitschuh will head to the line for the Toreadors. Heitschuh just averaging under 4 points per game. She also shoots 65% from the line, 24 of 37. First shot for Zoe Heitschuh is up and good.
Some very good free throw shooting from both sides here early in this matchup.
And second one for Heitschuh up and good as well. So she'll cut the Toreador deficit down to 7. 17-10 is the score with about a minute left to go here in the first half.
Collison and Reichs make their way to the scores table for the Tigers, as Jorgensen's pass was tipped by Heitschuh, I believe. And Lean and Hammer will take a seat as Collison and Reichs check in for the Tigers. Sweeney now with the inbound.
Give it over the top to Unken, and to give right back to Laura Sweeney.
Laura Sweeney, the predominant ball handler for this Carroll Tigers team. She's going to try to use a dribble move. No luck there. Collison's pass just a little bit over Hannah's head, but she will corral it.
Tigers looking to just waste a little bit of time here. Got about 35 seconds left for the end of the half. We'll see what they choose to do. Laura Sweeney going to drive baseline, spin and kick back out off of Unken's hands, but finds Collison. Ella Collison now charges the middle, going for a shot off the glass, no good. Unken going to find a wide open Kelsey Reichs. Good pass from Ashley Unken, 3 no good. Rebound going to Zoe Heitschuh. You see Dighton getting the call from the coach as she'll look to attack here at about 6 or 5. And she's going to kick out to Emmy Lewis, who puts up a 3 by Lewis, in and out. And that'll do it for us here in the first half. Our score, 17-10. Now get a couple messages from some of our local sponsors, as well as some of our own advertisements here at Tiger Vision. And we will be back and ready for the second half of action.
I love Adams Elementary.
I love Adams.
I like Tiger Vision.
Hello and welcome to Fairview at Adams Elementary. I love being a Tiger because it feels like a family here. Come be a Tiger with me.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Welcome to Little Tigers Preschool. I love being a tiger because we learn lots of fun things. Come be a tiger with me.
And welcome to Carroll High School, and thank you for joining us here on the live stream as we are getting set for a Raccoon River Conference varsity doubleheader. Today's winner is Wade Lingling. He is in 5th grade in Mrs. Witcher's room. We're going to go in there and we'll get to see his reaction.
Hello and welcome to Fairview and Adams Elementary. I love being a tiger because it feels like a family here. Come be a tiger with me.
Hello and welcome to Carroll Middle School. I love being a tiger because I'm always supported and encouraged here. Come be a tiger with me.
Hello and welcome to Carroll High School. Being a tiger allows us to prepare for our futures, all while exploring our interests. Come be a tiger with me.
Carroll Community School District is now hiring bus drivers with a $1,000 signing bonus. Drivers will begin making $18.08 per hour, will have flexible hours and IPERS retirement benefits. 5 paid holidays and paid illness leave are an added bonus to this excellent part-time job opportunity. If you care about kids, their safety and well-being, complete an application online at www.carrolltigers.org. Click on the District Information tab and Human Resources. For more information, contact the Bus Garage at 712-792-8050.
Bus drivers are sometimes the first smiling person a kid sees in the morning and the last before they get home. If you can be the smiling person for kids just like me, apply it online today.
Welcome to the Carroll Community School District's Tiger Shop. The Tiger Shop is located within Carroll High School and is run by students. We have tons of Tiger gear for fans of all ages. Our hours are 8 to 3:30 Monday through Friday. Come see us.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
Hello and welcome back here as we get ready for the second half of action. Again, our score 17-10 in a very defensive-oriented game so far. I believe the Tigers will start out with the possession here to begin the second half.
Before we start the second half, let's do a quick shout out here to all of our sponsors. I Saw the Sign, Culver's, the Tiger Booster Club, Carroll Broadcasting, Des Moines Area Community College, the United Bank of Iowa, and Western Iowa Networks. Thank you for sponsoring us and allowing us to put up the productions that we do. Sweetie now going to bring the ball up here for the Tigers and use Unkin's screen. She's going to go opposite, put up the floater. Her shot up, no good, but Collison's going to go in tough with the rebound. She's going to kick it back out to Sweeney. Collison up with another rebound. She's going to go up strong, and her layup is going to go up and in. So some nice hustle there from Collison, as that is her second duo of offensive rebounds on the night,
And a pass too high for Kathman to control, and that'll go out of bounds. So a good start for the Tigers so far, as they started out with a couple of offensive boards, a bucket, and a turnover now. Sweeney going to take it up for the Tigers, as you see the Toreadors in a bit more of a man-to-man defense now. Collison going to drive right, kicks to Gabby Hammer, and Gabby Hammer's three up, no good. Rebound going to Laura Sweeney, so 3 offensive rebounds for the Tigers already. And Ella Collison has 4 points here just in these 45 seconds of the second half.
Nice dish there from Sweeney, able to find Collison in the middle, as Lewis is now going to bring it up for the Toreadors. She's going to find Barrett. Back to Lewis. Dite now looking to do something for the Toreadors. Her floater up, no good. A few Toreadors and Tigers going up for that rebound, but it's going to go off of Unkin's fingertips. Toreadors will get possession under their own basket. Barrett now looking to go over the top here to Lewis. Lee now gets her fingers in there and swats the pass away from Barrett, or from Lewis, Barrett now bringing the ball up for the Toreadors. Chestnut now inside to Heitschuh. Heitschuh shot up, no good. Rebounded by Unkin. I believe they're going to call a foul on number 20. That is Lewis for the Toreadors.
That foul, Emmy Lewis is first, and now the Tigers will take it up. Chestnut there running the on-ball defense for the Toreadors in a trap now. And a foul will be called on Heitschuh, a blocking foul. That foul will be Zoe Heitschuh's second. And Laura Sweeney will inbound on the far sideline for the Tigers. Collison dropping all the way back behind the half-court line. She'll take it. And Laura Sweeney now will set up the offense for the Tigers. Lean with it, looking to facilitate. She will kick over to Unken in the corner. Tigers continue to move it around the perimeter. Again, looking inside for holes in that zone defense as it's almost knocked away by Barrett. And Unken down low.
Tigers now with lots of good ball movement. Going to set up an open shot eventually as Sweeney finds that open shot, and her first three of the half is up and good. Tigers here with a nice early start. As Collison, gets a steal, her pass inside to Lean, and Lean will be fouled. But as I said earlier, Tigers here with a nice offensive start to the second half.
Foul will actually be awarded to Kennedy Lean, who is called for the charge. That'll be her first of the night, and a timeout will be taken by the Toreadors. A full minute timeout. We'll go ahead and take a look at the last time these two teams met. The Tigers traveled down to Boone, where they picked up a victory 69-53. Kennedy Lean led the Tigers with 19 points to go along with 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Ashley Unken also chipped in 16 and 9 to go along with 3 blocks. Ella Collison featured 12 points and 7 rebounds to go with 4 assists. And Gabby Hammer with 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists in the win.
Tigers went 22 of 45 from the field, shooting a very nice 49%. Also 6 of 17 from three, which is 35%, 5% above their season average, and shot 19 of 29 from the free throw line, giving the team an overall average of 66% from the free throw line. Tigers here up 14 with 5 minutes and 43 seconds left in the third quarter as both teams walk back out onto the court.
Kathman with it now. She'll kick back to Dighton as the Tigers continue to push back that press. Dighton actually picks it up across court, and she'll kick over to Heitschuh as the Toreadors seem to play, as I was about to say, a little bit more urgency. They slow it down. Dighton with it, going to drive right side, makes a nice spin move into the middle, puts up a shot. Hammer appeared to be straight up on the defense, but she will foul Emma Dighton, who will head to the line for the Toreadors. Dighton, one of the better free throw shooters on the Toreador squad at 71.4% with 55 makes out of 77 attempts. She knocks down the first one of the night.
And some very good free throw shooting, as I said earlier, from both teams. I don't know if anybody's missed one yet. And Dighton will follow suit and knock down both of hers. Sweeney now here leading the Tiger offense. Is a nice steal there from Barrett. Her layup up on the right side is up and good. Way to get her arms up and steal that ball right away from Laura Sweeney.
The Toreadors continue to play with some urgency here in the second half. The Tigers looking to get it around this Toreador defense, and it'll set up Ashley Unken, who opposes the three, and a great pass to Laura Sweeney, who knocks down her second three-pointer of the half. Now, again, as Luke and I always say, passing up a good shot for a great shot. And Sweeney was found wide open for the three-pointer. Tigers now lead by 13, 27-14.
Some nice defense there by the Toreadors, but just some great ball movement there from the Tigers. Really opened up Sweeney for her second three of the third quarter. Winter now trying to find something to do with it. She is going to kick it out to
Kathman, who loses the dribble there. Laura Sweeney gets on the ground with it, and she'll be accredited with the steal. And Gabby Hammer now will move it across the court. A hit-ahead pass to Kennedy Lean, who was going to drive baseline, and she was fouled down low prior to the shot. So a foul on the floor is called. That foul going to Katie Winter, who picks up her second. Tigers will inbound from behind the basket now as Laura Sweeney takes charge for the Tigers. She'll dish it into Unken. Unken now looking to go to work on Winter. Absorbs the contact and puts up a shot. A foul called. So Katie Winter with two quick foul pickups here. And she will have three. Likely that she will take a seat as Brenna Vogt heads to the scorer's table. Unken will head to the line for a pair of free throws. First one for Ashley Unken is up and good. And Vogt will come in for Winter. Likely we will not see Winter until about the fourth quarter.
Ashley now preparing for her second free throw. It is up and good. So two swishes there from Ashley, going to give the Tigers a 15-point lead, 29-14. Tigers still playing that press trap defense that they do. Heitschuh there with the shot for the Toreadors. Her shot up, no good. Hammer with the rebound. But Heitschuh's going to stay on the defensive and knock that ball away from Hammer, but the Tigers will get the ball back. Hammer's inbound to Sweeney. Sweeney here directing traffic for the Tigers. She's going to kick it to Lean. Lean's going to find Gabby in the high post, who's going to take a dribble drive down the left side. Her shot's going to be set up and blocked, but the Tigers are going to steal that one right back. Sweeney's going to find Gabby Hammer in the three. Hammer's corner three is up and good, as that is Gabby's spot right in front of the student section. Gabby's going to hit her first three of the night.
Again, as Luke mentioned, a spot we so commonly see Gabby Hammer knock down her threes from is that opposite side corner there on the south basket. Good knockdown for Gabby Hammer, and she gives her Tigers the lead by 18 now, 32-14.
Kathman now looking to drive. Her pass out is going to be stolen by Lean. Lean going to use that speed that we talk about all the time, but her layup on the right side is up no good, but Ashley Young's going to get the rebound.
Collison now over to Sweeney as the Tigers move it around the perimeter. Lean going to attack left and kicks to Gabby Hammer, who pump fakes a three. And goes inside to Sweeney. A good basket cut from Laura Sweeney, who gets a shot up to go. Sweeney playing great offense so far here in the third quarter, and she's got 8 here, all again lonely in the third quarter alone, rather.
And that's what's so dangerous about this Tigers squad. You can have any, as you guys saw, Kennedy Lean was led the pack with 20 points their last meeting, as Dighton shot is up there, no good. But any Tiger can get hot offensively at any point, as Laura Sweeney's pass is inside to Ella Collison. That offensive spurt here from the Tigers forcing the Toreadors to call a timeout. So a little bit of the ball movement in Tiger basketball that we're used to seeing from these girls. Tigers lead now up to 22, 36-14. We are going to take a look at the conference standings. Right now on the girls' side of things, the Tigers are tied for 4th with the Bonneret for our Blue Jays. 4th. And the Boone Toreadors are sitting second to last in the conference with a 2-9 conference record. So Tigers here looking to get as many conference wins as they can to maybe shoot for second in the conference, as the Ballard Bombers are ahead by quite a bit with that pristine 10-0 record.
Again, as we mentioned before the start of this one, the Tigers coming into this one losing 3 straight, and they certainly appeared to have turned that around here as they have a 22-point lead over the Toreadors.
In the third quarter specifically, the Tigers really clicking offensively, and not only clicking offensively, but really being solid defensively, which is leading to great offense.
Tigers almost have scored just as much in this third quarter alone as they had in the first half. I believe they had 19 at halftime, and they've scored 17 already here in the third quarter alone. Dighton going to take it up again. The Tigers continue to move back that press with Dighton as the ball handler. And she'll kick over to Chestnut. And up top to Lewis as Kennedy Lean gets an arm in there, and she'll take it all alone up on the right side, off the glass and in. Kennedy Lean turning defense to offense, and she's the first scorer in double digits here tonight in this one, and she's got 11. Dighton again going to take it up for the Toreadors as she attacks middle, makes a nice pass down low to Heitschuh, who gets the basket on the right side. Just a great attack and dish down low from Dighton, and she's able to cut the Tigers' lead back to 22.
Sweeney here controlling the ball for the Tigers. Tigers now just swinging it around, trying to find an opening in the Toreador defense, as Sweeney's third three of the third quarter is up and good, so she's going to join Lean in the 11-point club. All 4 of her field goals coming in the third quarter. So a nice quarter here from Sweeney on 4 of 4 shooting.
Tigers scoring barrage continues now as they enter 40 points. Here again, they have about 20 just in this third quarter alone, and we still got a minute left to play. A foul called down low. Foul will be awarded to Ashley Unken, who picks up her second of the night. Vanessa Ayala will check in along with Hannah Jorgensen. Kelsey Reichs will accompany them as well as Hammer Collison and Kennedy Lean make a trot to the bench. Inbounding for the Toreadors is number 20, Emmy Lewis. She's going to kick up over the top to Heitschuh. And the kick back to Lewis now, who is set up for the three. Instead, she'll pass up the opportunity and drive right. She kicks to Chestnut as the Toreadors now moving it around a little. Heitschuh lost the dribble there, and Ayala coming up with it. A great hustle out of bounds. She's unable to keep that one in, so the Toreadors will keep possession.
Barrett here checking in for Chestnut.
Barrett going to be the inbounder for the Toreadors rather. And looking around for her options, she'll go to Heitschuh there on the far side short corner. And she will now drop back and set up the offense. Vogt up top to Lewis. Emmy Lewis looking to attack right side as she goes to Brenna Vogt. Vogt double teamed. And Ayala hustling back on the on-ball defense. Barrett now going right up on the left side. Her shot blocked away by Laura Sweeney. Great defensive stance by Sweeney there to get a couple hands straight up and good to go. Looks like Sweeney might have caught maybe an elbow or a knee there in the stomach as she kind of grimaces in pain a little, you can tell. Good to see that she's good to continue playing as a three from Lewis misses everything. And a great play from the senior.
Winter
number
there.
22, Winter. Nice high IQ play there and gets it off of Unken's foot and out of bounds.
Barrett now trying to find something to do with it. She's going to kick it up top to Winter. Winter here with the dribble drive, going to swing it out to Vogt. Dighton now trying to use her playmaking ability and set something up here for the Toreador offense as she's going to use a nice Euro step there, drive to the basket, but it's going to be up no good. Vogt is going to get the rebound though. And they're going to call a foul on the floor on number 22, Hannah Jorgensen. That is the fourth team foul here for the Tigers. With 10.4 seconds left here in this third quarter, we're going to see if the Toreadors can put up a quick shot here and end the quarter with some points. This quarter has been all Tigers, as we said before, as Emmy Lewis is going to pull up for the three. Her three up, no good. 5 seconds left here for the Tigers. Hannah Jorgensen looking to push it up. She's got an open Laura Sweeney. Sweeney with a hot hand to the corner is unable to make that last shot fall as the Tigers have a great third quarter and now lead this one 41-16, a 25-point deficit. We will run to a quick ad break and be right back for the fourth quarter.
And welcome to Carroll High School, and thank you for joining us here on the live stream as we are getting set for a Raccoon River Conference varsity doubleheader.
Today's winner is Wade Lingling. He is in 5th grade in Mrs. Witcher's room. We're going to go in there and we'll get to see his reaction.
Welcome back, Tiger fans, to this varsity girls matchup between the Toreadors and the Tigers. Tigers there with a great third quarter and take a 25-point lead over the Toreadors.
Again, the score at halftime was 17-10, just a 7-point deficit for the Toreadors. And the Tigers, again, with that scoring barrage there in the third quarter, led by Laura Sweeney, who had all 11 of her points in this game in that third quarter alone to go along with 3 3-pointers. And the Tigers, just like that, now lead by 25, 41-16, as Barrett makes a couple moves and she'll get the inbound. Kick ahead to Vogt. And back to Dighton, who goes down low to Winter. Winter's turnaround right-hand shot up no good. Rebound Ella Collison. Ella Collison now going to charge ahead for the Tigers. And looking to go baseline, finds Lean down low, whose shot blocked. And the second one blocked as well. Is a good offensive rebound by Kennedy Lean. And Collison coming up with a steal. And Hammer going to go right back to Ella Collison in the corner, whose three is short. Rebound Emma Dighton.
Collison now been quiet in this for only 3 points, something we're not used to seeing from her, but playing a very good game defensively and really crashing the boards hard. So still a great game here from Ella, as Dighton's going to be charged, or going to be called with the foul, as Ayala takes a nice charge. So great play, heads up play there from the sophomore, being able to keep her body in there and take the hit from the junior Dighton, excuse me.
Dighton actually going to take a seat now as Kathman checks in. And Hannah Jorgensen will lead the charge for the Tigers. And over to Hammer now. She looks to go to work on Barrett. She'll kick to Ella Collison, who goes down low to Ayala. Ayala double teamed, makes a nice move baseline, gets a reverse layup to go. Good move by Vanessa Ayala. And she picks up her first bucket of the night off the bench for the Tigers.
Tigers still playing that press up. 27 really trying to tighten their defense here before postseason play, and that's what the press will do, is create turnovers, as Kenny Lean's going to use her speed, go up on the right side. They're going to not call. Lean looking there for a foul, will not get it, but she'll swing it and knock the ball off Barrett before it is going out of bounds. So Tigers will get the ball back underneath their basket.
See another deflection there from Katie Winter. I believe she's got about 5 or 6 blocks on the night. Again, as Luke mentioned, the tallest girl on the Toreador squad and on the court whenever she's on there, regardless of who's on the floor. And she's able to use her size and length to her best ability. Again, 6 blocks so far here on the night. 3 from the freshman, no good. Winter using that size again, gets a rebound on the offensive side and puts the basket back up. A timeout taken by the Toreadors. 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and give you a quick message from a local sponsor, and we will be right back.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
Welcome back to this fourth quarter between the Tigers and the Toreadors. 6:24 left, 43-18 in favor of your Carroll Tigers. Both teams trading buckets here early to begin this fourth quarter.
6:24 left to go here. Again, 43-18. As Luke mentioned, Lean will inbound for the Tigers as the Toreadors pull back their defensive press. Jorgensen now the lead ball handler for the Tigers. And she'll hand it off to Hammer. Gabby Hammer going to use a Collison screen and a nice roll from Ella Collison, who found Ayala down low. Pass a bit too tough to handle. And Jorgensen able to get it off of Barrett. Good play by Hannah Jorgensen, and the Tigers will keep possession now.
Lots of high IQ plays here from both sides. Knocking balls off defenders and really getting their team back to their possession, as Gabby Hammer's going to make a nice cut to the basket. Her shot up, no good. Lots of contact on that one, as Dighton's football pass all the way up to Kathman. Kathman now trying to find something to do with it for the Toreadors. She's going to restart up to Barrett. Barrett with a nice dribble move on Lean. She's going to find Dighton. Dighton up, 3 up on the wing. It's going to find nothing, and the Tigers are going to get the ball back.
Trio of substitutions here for the Tigers as Sweeney, Unken, and Kelsey Reichs check into the matchup. Jorgensen, Ayala, and Ella Collison will hustle to the bench. Lean now going to be the lead ball handler here for the Tigers. As Sweeney made a nice back cut there on the overplay, and it'll find her in the corner. Good screen by Ashley Unken, down screen as well. As it's knocked away, Sweeney is able to regain it. Bit tighter defense here by the Toreadors as Zoe Heitschuh comes up with the steal and has it knocked right back away by Kennedy Lean again. Kennedy Lean able to use that speed and get the ball right back as it's tipped around some more. Lean coming up with it again. And Laura Sweeney will set it up for the Tigers.
Tigers here needing to slow it down a little bit and use their shooting ability, try to kick it out, as Ashley Unken's going to go strong up on the inside. Nice pump fake there to draw the foul from Winter. That is going to be Winter's 4th foul of the night, so only one more here with 5 minutes left to go, and she will be out of this game. That foul is going to be on the shot, so Unken's going to head to her 2nd free throw trip of the night.
Unken knocked down the 2 in that first trip as she goes ahead and puts up the 3rd one, that one off the mark. Second one from Unken, up and good, and now a 30-second timeout going to be taken by the Tigers. Ashley Unken with 7 points after that free throw make. Go ahead and stick around here. So our score 44-18 with about 5 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in this 4th quarter.
Alex, I just want to reemphasize how big that 3rd quarter was for the Tigers, doubling their points in this 4th quarter, kind of looking like the first two. Playing very good, well defensively, holding this Toreador offense to only 18 points, but the offense still a little hesitant, not having the green light feel that the third quarter definitely did.
Again, if we are going to kind of put that into perspective for you guys here, I know we've mentioned it a lot, but the Tigers have scored 27 points in this half alone, and we still have 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And they only had 17, and they were still able to hold the Toreadors to only 8 points in this entire second half. So the Tigers kind of looking like the Tigers of old here that we're so accustomed to seeing, and they've been doing just about everything right so far here tonight. And that shows on the scoreboard as they lead by 24.
Reich's now going to be called
rather.
with the reach in against Kathman. That's going to be her first foul of the night, so the sophomore picking up a foul here. Barrett looking for the inbound. She's going to find Winter, who puts a shot up off the backboard, up no good, but gets her own rebound. She's going to go up strong again, but Hammer playing some really nice defense down in the post. And they are going to call a foul.
I believe it'll be called on Heitschuh. That foul will be her third, the 7th team foul for the Toreadors. So a 1-and-1 opportunity upcoming for Laura Sweeney. First one for Sweeney up no good. Rebound going to Dighton.
Dighton now looking to facilitate this Boone offense, get something started here before the end of the game. Take something into their next matchup as Kathman now has it on the wing. She's going to try to dribble around a couple Tiger defenders, but be unsuccessful as Hammer's going to come in with the steal. She's going to use her speed, go up on the right side. Her layup up no good. Kick up now to Dighton. Dighton now meets Ashley Unken in the paint, and her layup on the right side is up and good, so a 44-20 lead now for the Tigers.
Tigers looking to move it fast. Hammer left wide open in her corner and shot up that one no good this time. Reich's able to bang down low with the big girls and grab a board as it's knocked away. A jump ball call and the possession arrow pointing towards the Tigers.
A platoon swap here for the Tigers as everybody on the court will take a seat. Taking their place is Collison. Gallegos checks in for the first time tonight, as well as sophomore Addie Clucky. Josie Ayala and Jorgensen check in. So a very young lineup here for the Tigers with 3 sophomores and 2 juniors.
Ayala with it, going to attack right side, able to get by the defender as her shot's blocked away by Dighton, but a foul called rather on the shot.
That will be Dighton's third on the night.
Vanessa Ayala will head to the line for the Tigers. First one for Ayala is up. That one no good. Second one for Ayala up, and that one finds the bottom of the net. So 45-20 rather, a 25-point lead for the Tigers as we near the second half of this fourth quarter.
Heitschuh there trying to kick the ball out to Lewis. Jorgensen did get a hand on it, but it did fall right back into Lewis's hands. Toreadors now trying to kickstart their ball movement a little bit, keep running around as they find Dighton on the inside, who's going to use a nice spin move there on Collison. So Dighton here with a couple quick baskets here after the timeout.
Credit the assist there to Hannah Chestnut. So freshman made a nice pass inside. And Jorgensen now going to attack right side, finds Collison, who attacks baseline. Collison shot up no good. Tipped around down low, and they'll say it was off of junior Chloe Gallegos and out of bounds, so the Toreadors will gain possession after the turnover.
23-point game here as the Toreadors look to do something offensively. Heitschuh there with a nice pump fake, but she's going to kick it back out to the perimeter.
Heitschuh now going to spot up for the 3 in the corner. That one off the mark as the Toreadors' 3-point shooting woes continue. Ayala now being attacked there, not quite a ball handler for the Tigers, and the Toreadors able to take advantage of that, causing the Tigers to call a timeout, a 30-second timeout for the Tigers. We'll head to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
2:50 left here in this Raccoon River Conference matchup as Kelsey Reichs, the sophomore, brings it up here for the Tigers. She's going to use her speed and athleticism, try to dribble past Chestnut, that being unsuccessful. The sophomore, Josie Ayala, there for the 3, but they're going to call an off-ball foul there on a Toreador, I believe. That foul going to be on Heitschuh, I believe. That is her 4th. She gave Ashley Unken a little bit of a shove, falling into Josie Ayala. Unken now going to go back to the line for her 4th trip of the night, I believe.
First one for Unken of the 1-and-1 is up and good.
She has made every one of her free throws except one tonight, so some nice free throw shooting here tonight by Unken.
Second one for the senior is up and good, and she's got 9 points here on senior night. And she brings the Tigers lead back to 25, 47-22.
Lewis now with the ball for the Toreadors. She's going to kick it over to Vogt. Vogt finding Heitschuh. Chestnut now with it. She's going to find Dighton. Toreadors, just swinging around the perimeter, trying to find a hole in this Tigers defense. They will, as Lewis tries to cut. She splits a couple Tiger defenders, but they will say that ball went off of her foot and out of bounds. Reichs now with the inbound for the Tigers. She's going to get the ball right back from Gallegos, and she's going to run this Tigers offense.
Uses a screen from Clucky there and into the corner to Gallegos. Looking for Clucky down low. Unken comes up with it. Reichs now over to Ayala in the corner, who's looking down low for Unken. That will be tipped out of bounds by the Toreadors, so the Tigers will keep possession.
Kathman now going to check in for the Toreadors as Lewis takes a seat.
Inbounding is Reichs for the Tigers, and she'll get it into Unken, who makes a nice spin move on Dighton. Goes off the glass, shot no good. Dighton will pull down the D board for the Toreadors.
Dighton here looking to use her athleticism on Unken. She will as she hits a nice step back 2 there right in front of the 3-point line. That is Dighton's 8th point of the night as she leads the Toreadors in scoring. Reichs now being the primary ball handler on the court for the Tigers, looking to run this Tiger offense. Ayala's pass to Unken will be stolen by Dighton, whose pass just goes right past Kathman on the break. Toreadors missing an opportunity there. 1:22 left in this ball game. A 23-point lead for this Tigers as Ashley Unken gonna take a seat, which what seems like to be the last time of the night on her senior night. So she gets a little bit of a standing ovation there from the crowd.
About a minute 15 to go here. Jorgensen with it. She's going to use a screen by Addison Clucky. And instead of pose, it goes left side. She's double teamed, finds Reichs. 4 sophomores on the floor currently for the Tigers. And 1 junior, Chloe Gallegos, who has it stolen away by Dighton. About 55 seconds left here as Dighton's going to attack right side. She'll kick over to Chestnut, who puts up a 3-pointer in the corner. Shot no good. Tipped around, rebound to Addison Clucky.
Clucky there with a nice box out on that rebound. Gonna start the Tiger offense. Jorgensen now looking to run the point here for the Tigers. 37 seconds left, looking to run that Carolina-style offense, I believe.
They'll pose that and go into the corner to Reichs, who puts up a 3. 3 by Reichs, no good. Rebound goes to Addison Clucky, who's fouled down low by Heitschuh. That foul will be Heitschuh's 5th, so she will take a trip over to the bench. And she is fouled out of this one. As Katie Winter checks back in. Again, Winter with 4 fouls here. Not likely she'll foul in this last 27 seconds, but you never know. Addison Clucky now heads to the line for the Tigers. Minimal attempts from the line this year so far as she puts up the first one and knocks it down. Addison Clucky notches her first point of the night for the Tigers. And the second one for Clucky is up and good as well. So 2 free throws there by Addie Clucky. And again, she's got 2 on the night off the bench for the Tigers. Tigers lead by 25 here with about 20 seconds left to go. Shot by Winter, no good. Ayala secures the board.
15 seconds left here for the Tigers. looking here, I think they will keep trying to go with offense. Gallagos going to put up the three in the corner. Her three up, no good. In and out of the rim. Dighton now just going to dribble the ball out here for the Toreadors. She's going to check one from full court, up, no good. So your final score here tonight, Tigers going to take the first half of this varsity doubleheader, 49-24, doubling up the Toreadors of Boone. So a nice showing here on both sides of the ball for the Tigers. We will stick around here and as we do senior night festivities on the boys side, so stay around and we will be back with you guys for the boys half of this varsity doubleheader.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to recognize the 6 senior members of the boys basketball program. Our first senior, Jack Hagan, escorted by Jed and Diane Hagan. Carter Lean, and his parents Kevin and Amy Lean. Taylor Moore, escorted by his parents Rob and Lori Moore. Elliot Tidgren and his parents Todd and Christine Tidgren. Jacob Tuning and his parents Mark and Gwen Tuning. And Kobe Vincent, escorted by his parents Mike and Ann Vincent. The basketball coaches would like to thank the seniors for all their hard work and dedication to the program. The amount of hours you have spent working on your game, being a role model for the Little Tigers, and being the best teammate you can be is not gone unnoticed. You have left an impact on the Carroll basketball program in more ways than one, and the coaches can't thank you enough. Thank you for showing up every day with a great attitude, a competitive spirit, and with a willingness to learn and get better. Good luck on your future endeavors and keep striving to be awesome. Go Tigers! How about one more big round of applause for our 6 seniors and their parents. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Carroll
and welcome for joining us here as we get set for this second half of this varsity doubleheader between the Toreadors of Boone and the Carroll Tigers. I'll now send it over to Luke, who will give you a look at the boys Toreadors roster.
The Toreadors coming into this matchup are 0-15, so a tough season here for the Toreadors, losing a couple close ones. They are headed in scoring by Quali Spora. He is a senior for the Toreadors. Right behind him is Evan Bean, averaging 7 points a game, and then Tate Sandvig, who is averaging right around 5.5.
Now take a look at the Tigers side of things. The Tigers, a great record, 14-1 here in this season overall. They just picked up a big win at ADM by 4, 65-61. Tigers are led by Carter Lean, who averages 14.3 points per game, as well as Caleb Booth, who is shooting an astounding 58.2% from behind the arc. That stat making him the best three-point shooter percentage-wise in the entire state through people who have shot a minimum of 50 three-pointers. So a huge stat for Caleb Booth, who comes off the bench for the Tigers, only a sophomore. And also Kellen Jones close behind Caleb Booth, averaging just under 8 points per game. And he also shoots a solid 55% from the field. Senior night here for the Tiger boys as well, so we will head on down to the floor to introduce starting lineups, and we will be back and ready for tip-off.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the starting lineups for the boys contest. First, for the visiting Toreadors, who are coached by Justin Howdy. Number 30, Evan McBain. Number 32, Nathaniel Winter. Number 34, Marcus McPartland. Number 40, Colby Dossler. And number 52, Ryan Holt. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here are the starting lineups for your Carroll Tigers, who are coached by Randy Beeson. 5'10" senior number 10, Taylor Moore. 6'1" senior number 14, Carter Lean. 6'4" senior number 22, Elliot Tidgren. 6'3" senior number 24, Colby Vincent. And 6' senior number 32, Jacob Tuning.
And we're back after those starting lineups. First, for the hometown Tigers, they are starting 5 seniors. Colby Vincent, Carter Lean, Elliot Tidgren, and Taylor Moore as well, and Jacob Tuning, who is back in his first game after a terrible ACL and meniscus tear that he suffered during football season. So it's great to see that Jacob is back and healthy enough to be able to play in a senior night game here tonight. Again, Jacob last year played for the Tigers. He's a very knockdown shooter from behind the arc. We'll see if he can try and get hot here tonight for the Tigers.
Starting here for the Toreadors is Colby Dotzler, number 40, number 34, Nathaniel Winter, number 32, number 34, Marcus McPartland, number 32, Winter, number 52, Ryan Holt, and then number 30 and Evan Bain.
Jacob Tuning walks over to the bench as Jack Hagan, the other senior on the Tigers, checks in.
Tuning there, put up a shot from the corner. His one shot for fame, as that knee still is not healthy enough for full go, but decided to throw it up there and see if he couldn't score a point on the year. So nice to see that from Jacob. Toreadors now moving the ball around the arc.
Attack now by number 30, Ben. And it's dished inside it to number 34, McPartland, who gets the shot to go. Toreadors jump on the scoreboard first, and they lead 2-0. Taylor Moore with it, goes down to Hagan there in the short corner. It goes over top to Tidgren, who puts up the shot. He's fouled on the shot. Foul will go to McPartland. So Elliot Tidgren will head to the line for the Tigers with a pair of free throw attempts.
Elliot, a really nice surprise here for the Tigers coming off the bench. The backup to Kellen Jones, but really being a dominant force down low and really utilizing his 6'4" frame to get up and stand up with the other big guys of the Raccoon River Conference.
Yeah, and as Luke mentioned, a great senior season for Tidgren off the bench here on the basketball team. If you followed the football team at all, you would also know that he was a great defensive end for our football team. Again, able to use his athleticism, got into the weight room this summer and just put on a lot of muscle, and is also a very smart kid. So a huge senior night here for Elliot Tidgren.
Toreadors now a couple handoff passes. Number 34, that is going to be McPartland with the jumper. His shot up and good. So 2 quick buckets here for the Toreadors.
Carter Lean now with it for the Tigers. He's going to oppose the screen from Hagan, take it all the way up on the left side. He's fouled on the shot. Carter Lean will head to the line for the Tigers.
Lean, as we all know, known for his amazing free throw percentage, He's shooting 85% on the year on 68 attempts. That one up and in for Carter.
Second free throw shot for Carter Lean up and good as well. He knocks both of those down, and the Tigers now down 1, 3-4. Bringing up ahead is Winter, and he goes up top to number 52, Hulse. As the Toreadors now moving it around here. McPartland with it. Goes back inside to Hulse. Hulse looking to attack Tidgren there. And the kick out up top to Bean. Hulse with it now up top, looking to get rid of it there as his dead ball picked up his dribble. He kicks to Dotzler. And Dotzler going to go back to 32. Winter, excuse us here as we try to get used to some names here. And it's out of bounds, tipped last by the Tigers, so the Toreadors will retain possession down low.
Nice play there by Taylor Moore, getting his hand in there and disrupting the flow of the Toreador offense. McPartland now trying to dribble up the right side. He's going to dump it off down low to Dotzler. Dotzler's going to get tied up with Tidgren, and Tidgren's going to get the jump ball. Possession arrow points toward the Toreadors, so they will get the ball back underneath their basket. 3-4 game here early in the first quarter. About 2 minutes down here.
Winter with it now, looking to attack. He gives it up to Dotzler, who goes to 34, McPartland. And Toreadors moving it back around. Dribble left side there for 32, Winter.
Hit Baines through from the corner up, no good. Rebounded there by Lean. Lean's football pass to Taylor in the corner is up, and his shot, Vincent's shot, is up, no good over the backboard. So Tigers are looking to use a little bit of quick offense, but not successful.
About 5:26 left to go here. Again, Tigers find themselves down 1, and Winter will take it up for the Toreadors. Pulse with it as he in. Winter going inside to number 40, Colby Dotzler, as the sophomore gets that basket to go. And the Toreadors lead 3-6.
The trio of juniors that normally round out the starting lineup for the Tigers are heading to the scorer's table. So this all-senior lineup looking to make a quick change here really soon, as Lean's going to find Hagan. Nice ball movement there by the Tigers, as Vincent's three from the top of the perimeter is up, no good. There will be a foul called on the ground on number 52, I believe that will be on Holz, as the 3 normal starters for the Tigers, Tori Feldman, Colby Christensen, and Kellen Jones, check into the game. So this is the Tigers' regular starting lineup.
Substitution for the Toreadors as well as Holst takes a seat with 2 fouls. Tate Sandvig checks in for him. 3-point basket made by Colby Vincent, and the score is now tied at 6-6. Down low inside to Dotzler, who gets the basket to go. Dotzler now with 4 points on the night for the Toreadors.
Tigers
looking inside for Jones there, is tipped back to Feldman. And back down low to Kellen Jones, who makes a nice move. Turnaround shot blocked away by number 42, Tate Sandvig. And the Toreadors now on the push.
Bain now in the corner. Toreadors moving it around the perimeter.
Winter with it now as his pass is knocked away, secured back by the Toreadors. And Winter has his dribble knocked away again. 3-pointer from Marcus McPartland. Up and good. McPartland now with 7 points on the night for the Toreadors. He leads them in scoring, and our score is 11-6. Lean looking to create, kicks it down low as it's tipped out of bounds by the Toreadors. Up top to Jones. He'll go over to Feldman. Into the corner to Colby Christensen, who puts up the corner 3. That one no good. Tipped around, and Sandvig grabs the board. So the shooting woes for the Tigers continue here. Only 6 points in the first half of this first quarter. And the Toreadors moving the ball around really well as McPartland goes inside to Sandvig, who puts a wild shot up off the glass. That one no good. Rebound to Tori Feldman.
Tigers here now looking to use their athleticism and speed to get past this Toreador offense. Vincent's going to drive baseline, pump fake up, no good. He's going to find Christensen at the top of the perimeter, but that shot is up, no good. Rebounded there by McPartland, excuse me. McPartland there with a crossover. He's going to find Winter. Bain now has it on the wing for the Toreadors. Lean's able to get his hand in the passing lanes there and swat that ball out of bounds, as the prolific shooter, Caleb Booth, sophomore, is going to check in for Colby Vincent.
Booth the on-ball defense there as it's inbounded to number 32, Nathan Winter. Winter going to attack left side, and he kicks over to Sandvig. And now up top to McPartland, who goes to Bain. Toreadors continue to switch sides of the court, move it around a little as now Winter has it. He goes inside to Colby Dotzler, who gets that one to go. Dotzler with 6 now. Him and McPartland combining for all 13 of the Toreadors' points. Feldman able to keep it in, gets it up top to Booth. Caleb Booth now going to attack Bain, goes over to Christensen. And Tigers moving it around the perimeter now. Hits over to Carter Lean. Lean with a nice acrobatic move there. Gets the layup on the right side, tipped out by Jones. Into the hands of Feldman, whose shot is up. Lots of contact, no call there. And Kellen Jones gets the O board and puts it up for the and one.
Great play there by Jones, going through a lot of contact, getting that ball up on the left side. And
got it to go through the contact there. So 35 of 43 is Jones from the line so far at 81.4%. Another very good free throw shooter on the Tigers squad, and he converts the 3-point play and gets his first 3 points of the night for the Tigers. Tigers still down 4, 9-13.
Tigers now playing a little bit of a press trap defense. Carter Lean there going to be called with the reach there, a little bit too aggressive defensively.
Again, you notice a bit sluggish are the usual starters for the Tigers here. And again, they, starting 5 seniors here on senior night, as well as not being subbed in right away. These guys not used to really coming off the bench, as they'll look to get warmed up here throughout this first quarter and hopefully make it turn into a better second. Again, Tigers down by 4, 9-13 is the score as Ben Craven checks in for the Toreadors. Craven has his pass stolen away by Feldman, who gets past the big man for the Toreadors and gets his layup on the right side to go. Tigers now only down by 2, 11-13.
That's a little spark the Tigers going to need, looking to turn that into momentum and jumpstart this offense.
Craven with it, gets it across to McPartland. As the Toreadors move it around now.
Winter now with the drive. His jumper up no good, but rebounded by Sandvig. Sandvig's shot up no good, rebounded by Jones. Here comes that explosive Tiger offense as Colby Christensen's jump shot up here on the left side is up and swatted away by Sandvig. So nice play in there by the big man on the Toreadors.
Evan Bain going to check back in for the Boone Toreadors as Winter gets a seat. Inbounding for the Tigers now is Carter Lean. And he goes down low to Feldman, who had it knocked away. And now stolen away by Ben Craven. And then stolen back by Caleb Booth. As Booth races down the floor. Good bounce pass into Feldman, who has the shot blocked again by Sandvig. Sandvig coming into this one at 6'3", second tallest player on the Toreador lineup, able to use his size and length. And he's playing some good defense so far here in the first quarter.
That's going to be Craven now with the 3 for the Toreadors. That shot up and in. So Toreadors playing some very nice basketball here, contending with one of the top teams in the conference.
Colby Christensen now going to take a corner 3. That one finally falls. And the Tigers now again cut that lead back to 2, 14-16. McPartland trapped there in the corner. He's able to get it over to Dotzler, who finds Bain in the corner. Evan Bain going to take a 3. Nothing but nylon for Evan Bain as he gets that one to go. And the Toreadors take the lead back by 5. Tigers with 7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Lean going to attack, puts up the shot. No good. Foul on the floor. So with 3.8 seconds left, the Tigers will run an out-of-bounds play, hoping to get a shot here before the end of the first. Caleb Booth going to check out as Colby Vincent checks in. Vincent, a spot-up shooter for the Tigers, hoping to get a pass off the inbounds and able to put one up before time expires. And Lean going to go over to Vincent, who steps ahead, takes up the 3, and that one good from Colby Vincent. So Vincent's 3 brings the Tigers back to within 2, 17-19. That'll do it for us here in the first quarter. We'll head to a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Welcome to Carroll High School, and thank you for joining us here on the live stream as we are getting set for a Raccoon River Conference varsity doubleheader.
Today's winner is Wade Lingling. He is in 5th grade in Mrs. Witcher's room. We're going to go in there and we'll get to see his reaction.
And we're back here. Thank you for joining us. We'll go ahead and take a look at the team stats between these two teams. The Tigers almost averaging 20 points more than the Toreadors, 65.3 compared to the Toreadors, 44.1. Tigers also a better shooting team from the field at 47.7% compared to the Toreadors, 34.6.
Tigers here shooting a 42% from the three-point line. So a very nice stat there from the Tigers, beating the Toreadors right around 15%. Also, as we talked about all night, the free throw consistency for the Tigers, shooting 77% as a team on the season, as well as an 18.2 point differential throughout the beginning of this season compared to the Toreadors' negative 21. Vincent now with the ball for the Tigers. He's going to find Christensen. Christensen looking to use his athleticism and go inside. He's unsuccessful. Tigers now looking to restart their offense a little bit.
Lean going to take a step back, looks to go to work on Craven. He'll kick into the corner to Feldman as the Tigers continue to move it around. Colby Vincent attacks baseline, puts up a floater. No good. Jones skies in for the putback. That one up no good. Sandvig with the board.
Winter now here, slowing it down here for the Toreadors.
Dotzler with it, going over to Winter. And Winter going down low to Sandvig, whose shot is up no good. Tipped around by Lean and saved by Torrey Feldman. Good hustle by Feldman there to keep that one in. And the Tigers now looking to attack. Carter Lean going to go left side. Kicks over to Feldman. Feldman drives right and kicks to Christensen as the Tigers continue to move it around the perimeter. Feldman going to attack baseline, looking down low for a cutting Carter Lean, and that's stolen away by Ben Craven.
Toreadors here playing some really nice defense on this high-powered Carroll offense, so let's see if they can keep that up for the rest of the night as Winter brings the ball up here for the Toreadors.
Now over to Evan Bain in the corner, who goes down low to Dotzler. And up over to Sandvig, who's going to put it up through the contact as Sandvig gets that one to go. Tate Sandvig off the bench with some great defensive plays, and he gets his first bucket of the night for the Toreadors. Lean attacks left and gives it back to Vincent on the right side with an open Christensen in the corner. 3 by Colby Christensen, up and good. And the Tigers now cutting it to their smallest deficit of the night by 1 point, 20-21.
Foul here called on Lean. A quick shout out here to Mr. Sweeney, our choral director here at Carroll High. I've just received word that his sisters all the way from Chicago and Mesa, Arizona, Caroline and Elizabeth, are watching the live stream, so huge shout out to them from watching from thousands of miles away. As Winter brings the ball up here for the Toreadors.
Craven now with it, going to hand off to Winter. Evan Bain back on the perimeter, goes back to Craven in the corner. As the Toreadors kind of able to throw it around on this Tigers defense so far. Winter going to attack and finds a Bain. Bain puts up a quick 3. 3 for Evan Bain, up no good. Rebound going to Colby Vincent. He's going to push ahead for the Tigers.
Lean here, slowing it down for the Tigers. He's going to have a nice stop, turnaround Jay, up no good. But that ball is going to go off a couple Toreador defenders and out of bounds. So nice move there by Carter. Shot unable to fall, though, as junior Kellen Jones is going to take a seat and Elliot Tidgren, the senior, going to check back in for the Tigers.
Also a big birthday shout out to Trayton Goins, number 24, the Tigers. He turned 17 today. Look to see what he can do here on his birthday. Vincent with it now, going to attack left side. Goes to Christensen, who pump fakes a 3. Carter Lean attacks hard baseline, puts up a shot, and a blocking foul going to be awarded to Sandvig.
Toreador faithful not liking that call.
I believe it'll be on the shot, so Carter Lean will head to the line for the Tigers. He knocked down 2 free throws previously in this one. There's only 2 points of the night here so far. And he puts up the first one for the Tigers, that one up and good.
Number 54, the junior, Garrison Freeze, is going to check in here for Sandvig.
Second one for Carter Lean is up, and a rare miss for Lean. Tigran skies in for the board as it's tipped around, and number 54, Freeze, comes up with it. Bain over to Winter. Winter now going to attack right side.
Winter, seems to be the primary ball handler here for this Toreador squad.
Miller with it now, picks up his dribble, and he'll kick it over to Winter as it's tipped by Colby Christensen out of bounds, so the Toreadors will retain possession. Substitution now for Gavin Miller as he checks out of this one. Number 40, Colby Dotzler, checks in for him. Nick Mackey and Caleb Booth also going to make an appearance for the Tigers as the pair of Colby Vincent and Colby Christensen, check out for the Tigers.
Booth here with the on-ball defense on number 20, Craven. Winter now with it. He's going to kick it back up to the top with Craven. Tigers here playing some nice D. Winter's going to put up a 3 for the Toreadors. His shot off the back iron up, no good. Tidgren with a rebound. He's going to kick it to the birthday boy, Goings. Couple outside passes here from the Tigers, trying to set up some easy offense.
Lean with it now. He's going to give it over to Mackey in the corner. And back up top to Trayton Goins. Goins going to attack middle, putting up the shot through contact, no good. Tipped around, and the rebound will come down to Colby Dotzler.
Tigers here trying to play a tight man defense as there's a nice cut there by Dotzler, and he's going to go up with the finish.
Great
breaking our tie here.
The sophomore Colby Dotzler as he gives the Toreadors the lead by 2. Trayton Goins' 3 is up and good. Tigers take the lead now by 1, 24-23. What I think is their first lead of the night since going up 2-0.
Freeze now with it at the Top of the perimeter, not the guy the Toreadors want to have the ball, so he's going to kick it to Winter. Craven now trying to drive up that left side, unsuccessful.
Dotzler with it now, going to give it back to Ben Craven, who kicks over to Bain. Mackey with the tough defense there on Winter.
Tiger defense, really tightening up here in the second quarter, only allowing about 5 points here in this quarter.
Winter now going to attack middle, and he goes over to Ben Craven, who spots up for the three-pointer from Ben Craven, up and good. Second of the night for the junior, and he's got 6 points. So the Toreadors regain the lead back by 2 now, 24-26. Mackey into the corner to Lean. Lean going to drive baseline, kicks it back out to Caleb Booth, who puts up the 3. That one up no good. Tipped by Tidgren and back into Goins' hands. Misses the first one and gets the second O board and put back up to go. Game's now tied back at 26-26.
Tigers here just need to find a little bit of offensive consistency, get that momentum going, because once this team gets hot, there's not a single team in the state that can stop them. Nick Mackey here playing some nice defense there on Winter, but they are going to call a block on him as he tried to evade the screen from Freeze.
Carter Lean now going to take a seat for Colby Vincent. And I believe a timeout taken by the Toreadors. And they will take a full minute timeout. We'll go ahead and take a look at the last time these two teams played. The Tigers able to handle the Toreadors a little bit better than they have so far tonight, where then they did travel to Boone and pick up a win by 42. 80-38 was the score. Caleb Booth starting in that one after Colby Christensen took a seat just for injury repercussions. So 21 points there for Caleb Booth on 5 rebounds, as well as 5 3-pointers made for the sophomore. Carter Lean also chipped in 15 points to go along with 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Elliott Tidgren with 10 points and 6 rebounds off the bench for the Tigers. And Torrey Feldman chipped in 8 points to go along with 4 rebounds and 3 assists.
As a team, the Tigers shot very well from the field at 58%, as well as 40 from the 3-point line on 10 of 25 attempts. And also only missing 3 free throws on the night as a team, going 14 from 17, shooting 82% from the line. Tigers here not as effective offensively as they were in their previous matchup, looking to change that here, coming off the timeout and heading in to the end of the first half.
2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go here. We are still tied up at 26. Current 5 on the floor for the Tigers are Vincent, Jones, Booth, Mackey, and Goins. And for the Toreadors, it is Winter, Bain, Freeze, Dotzler, and Ben Craven.
Craven here with the inbound. He's going to find Dotzler. Dotzler's going to give it up to the point guard, Winter. Winter's going to try to dribble on the right side, but Mackey's going to stay right in front of him, playing some nice defense there for the Tigers. Bain now with the dribble drive on the right side, looking baseline, but unsuccessful. Toreadors having to restart, due to this nice man defense here by the Tigers.
Good defensive possession for the Tigers so far, as they've stopped the Toreadors for about 25 seconds here in this one possession.
Bain now getting a little trapped inside.
Winter now up top to Dotzler and over to Craven. Craven going to drive into the middle now, uses a spin move on Booth, gets up under a couple Carroll defenders, and Vincent able to grab the rebound for the Tigers.
Tigers looking to go a little bit fast-paced here, try to score a quick bucket. Kellen Jones looking to use an inside move. Unsuccessful. He's going to kick it out to Mackey. Mackey's going to drive baseline, find it. Kellen Jones there with a nice inside pass. Great play there from sophomore Nick Mackey with a little playmaking ability, finding the open Jones in the post as the Tigers take a lead 28-26 here with a minute 18 in the second quarter.
Mackey able to use that explosive speed to get down the baseline. As you see, the Toreadors kind of crashed in on him. That left Kellen Jones wide open under the basket. Tigers lead by 2 now, 28-26. Ball on the floor, and Caleb Booth comes up with it. Goes up on the left side with the left hand, up and good. Tigers take the lead now by 4, 30-26, with about 55 seconds left to go here in the first half.
Here's a little bit of that offensive spark that I was talking about earlier. Tigers so dangerous. They can get rolling offensively, so we'll see if they can continue this going into the second half.
Bain with it for the Toreadors. He's going to drive right and kicks over to Freeze. And Winter now going to use a screen from Freeze. Puts up a right-hand floater on the baseline. Good shot from the freshman as he gets it to go. And 30 seconds left here. Booth now going to attack middle, looking inside for Jones, knocked away and stolen by Freeze.
23 seconds left here in the clock. Toreadors looking to slow it down, maybe hold for a final shot. Dotzler now has it. He's going to find Bain. Toreadors here definitely looking for the last shot. Bain's going to find it inside to Freeze. Freeze handoff pass to Craven.
Craven going to have to put something up quick, and unable to is Ben Craven. And that'll do it for us here in the first half. 32-28 our score. Tigers lead by 2. I believe the CHS Pause Dance team will be performing a routine, so we will stick around for that, and we will be back and ready for the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time.
Hello? Welcome back, everyone, to another Chuck-a-Duck. Once again, this is a junior after prom fundraiser, and we thank everyone for donating. At the end, whoever gets closest to this circle will get a cash prize. All the proceeds for this Chuck-a-Duck is going to the junior after prom.
All right, everybody, how are we doing tonight? That's what I like to hear. Now, I don't know how we're going to top that dance because that was pretty good, but we'll try our best. All right, what a better way to kick off your weekend on a Friday night. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm sure we're all excited for the weekend. That's right. And what a better way to kick it off than some Chuck-a-Duck, am I right? All right. Now, you all know the drill. The duck closest to the target is going to win that one heck of a prize that I know all of you want so desperately. All right, so let's get this place popping, let's get this place loud, and let's do some Chuck-a-Duck, all right? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. right, we got all the ducks. This is going to be a close one yet again. We're going to have the duck pick this one tonight. All right, it is lucky number 15 of the Orange Tiger. Or excuse me, that is a 47, not a 15. It was held sideways. 47 of the Orange Tiger. Sorry about that. Congratulations, you are a winner. Thank you to everybody for participating tonight, and go Tigers. It was flipped sideways.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Good lovers too. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Good lovers too. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know.
Welcome to the Carroll Community School District's Tiger Shop. The Tiger Shop is located within Carroll High School and is run by students. We have tons of Tiger gear for fans of all ages. Our hours are 8 to 3:30 Monday through Friday. Come see us.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
Hello and welcome back, Tiger fans, to this varsity doubleheader between the Carroll Tigers and the Boone Toreadors. The girls took the first game, 49-24, I believe was the final score of that one. Guys looking to reciprocate that. I don't think reciprocate is the right word. Looking to.
It's okay, Luke. It's okay, Luke. Words are hard. 30-28 our score here as we get ready to start the second half. The Toreadors will start out with the possession as they bring their starters back in here again. Ryan Holst checks back in for the first time since the first quarter and picking up two early fouls there.
You know, Alex, sometimes you try too hard on words and get tongue twisted up, so. Winter here trying to use a screen from Holst. He's going to get tied up by a couple of Tiger defenders. A travel here by the Boone Toreadors, so a nice quick defensive possession here for the Tigers. Feldman looking to inbound for the Tigers to Lean.
Carter Lean going to take it up now. A couple of basket cuts here. Kellen Jones hands off to Lean now. And it's kicked by 34 McPartland. Partland, the leading scorer for the Toreadors. He's got 7 of their 28. And now Lean will inbound from behind the basket for the Tigers. He'll kick it way up over the top to Christensen. And Christensen will step back out. Lean with it now. It appears the Toreadors moved, I believe it is a zone, a 2-3 zone, a bit higher up than a usual one. Again, getting a lot of ball pressure on the Tigers as well as kind of keeping them from shooting along the perimeter. Lean going to take it right up on the middle, found a dead spot there and is able to get it up. Shot no good. Jones grabbing a rebound. And it's stolen right out of his hands by Winter.
Nice rebound there by Jones. Way to go up, but an even better play there by Winter, able to steal out of his hands as he puts a nice dribble move on Colby Christensen. Holst now with it. Tries to spin around Jones. Goes baseline. He's going to find an open McPartland in the corner. McPartland's three is up and good, giving the Toreadors a lead here early in the second half.
31-30 there after McPartland's three, and he's in double digits now for the Toreadors as Jones looks to go to work on Holst. Easy basket there for Jones, and Kellen Jones with 5 points now on the night for the Tigers.
Bain now trying to push the pace here for the Toreadors. They are going to call a block on Kellen Jones. That will be Jones's first foul on the night, I believe.
Feldman now on the on-ball defense on the inbound. And he goes to Bain. Bain going to attack middle and kicks over to Dotzler, who gets it to, or Dotzler rather, gets it to go. So the Toreadors now back up by 1, 32-33. Dotzler with 10 points now, joining McPartland with double digits. Up top to Christensen there at the top of the key. He's going to go back to Lean. Vincent with it now, attacks left side, goes inside to Jones, who's going to take it baseline. Jones stuck baseline, looking for somewhere to go. Good no-look pass to Colby Christensen. His shot up no good, and he's able to grab his own board. And it's tipped out of his hands and into Winters.
Winter here, stuck once again between two Carroll defenders, so Carroll playing some nice defense. Holst is going to put up a jumper from inside the post. His shot up and good, so a couple quick possessions here from the Toreadors. Give them a 3-point lead.
Vincent with it, going to use a screen from Feldman, and over to Carter Lean, who puts up a three-pointer. Three-pointer from Carter Lean, up and good. So the Tigers able to tie it back up here. Carter Lean with 6 points on the night. And the Toreadors really stepping up their defense here as they're all in the Tigers' face, unallowing them to get any open looks around the perimeter and making it tough to get inside of the paint as well, with that zone suffocating on anything that comes in.
Tigers here using the man-to-man approach, try to slow down this hot Toreador offense.
Bain with it, goes up top to Dotzler and over to Winter, who's going to attack baseline.
Tigers doing a really nice job here defensively as McPartland's going to get an open three. His shot up, no good, rebounded by the senior Vincent. Lean here bringing it up for the Tigers. Tigers slowing it down here a little bit. Just swinging around the perimeter, feeling out this Toreador offense. Carter Lean's going to make a nice dribble drive to the basket. Excuse me, he's going to be fouled, go back to the line for his third trip of the night. That is going to be the third foul on Holz. So Holz, who didn't see much time after getting 2 quick fouls in the first, looks to be being taken out again, this time for Sandvig, as he is in foul trouble, and they want to keep him in this game as long as they can.
Carter Lean knocking down the first free throw, and he'll put up the second one, and that one will fall as well. So the Tigers jump out to a 2-point lead now, 37-35, as they'll look to try and slow down this Toreador offense. Again, this one a little bit closer than the Tiger faithful rather had hoped for. And Sandvig able to save it in bounds, but it's right into the hands of Torrey Feldman. And the kick back to Lean. Lean going to attack, finds Torrey Feldman, who sets up for the three-pointer. Three-pointer from Torrey Feldman, rolls around the inside of the rim and out. A rare shot for the Tigers forward. And the Toreadors are trapped back behind half court. They're able to get it across. Sandvig going to attack Jones. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Torrey Feldman. Feldman racing down now on the other side, uses a nice Euro step, gets into the middle, and gets that one to go. Great move by Torrey Feldman, able to use his speed. It makes a nice Euro step layup. He's got 4 on the night for the Tigers. And they are up to a 4-point lead. Steal by Colby Christensen now, who puts up a shot. Lots of contact there. Late foul call finally comes in. So Colby Christensen will head to the line there as the space in between that foul and call, just enough time for all the Tiger fans to get up off their feet.
And a common theme from that girls game, lots of contact, lots of hard layups, and lots of no calls. Seems to be a theme with these officials, but on calls like that, you kind of got to make them, because he had no chance of putting that shot being anywhere near the basket because of how hard that foul was.
So Christensen, a 89% free throw shooter rather. 24 of 27 from the line, gets the first one to go, and the second one for Colby Christensen is good as well. He will trot over to the bench as Caleb Booth makes a substitution in for him. Elliot Tidgren and Trayton Goins checked into the matchup as well. Six-point lead now for the Tigers, their largest of the night. 41-35 is the score as Bain puts up a three-pointer from Bain. Evan Bain gets that one to go. He's his second 3 on the night, and he cuts the Tigers' lead back to 3, 41-38.
Tigers here now swinging around the perimeter, trying to replicate with a 3 of their own.
Goins going to attack, gives it up to Lean instead, who goes baseline. Shot up no good. I believe it was deflected, and Tate Sandvig able to pull down the rebound. Right as you think the Tigers might finally start to pull away as expected, the Toreadors able to keep it interesting here, only down 3 to a top 3 team in the 3A state bracket. Good
Nice
basket
backdoor
there.
Cut there from McPartland as his point totals go up to 12.
Tigers still looking for some open shots here. Vincent comes hard off a screen by Goins. A pull-up 2 from him is no good. Goins able to follow and grab the rebound, and a jump ball is the call. Possession arrow pointing towards the Tigers, so they will retain possession. Colby Christensen now going to check in for his counterpart, Colby Vincent. Carter Lean will inbound for the Tigers. So the Tigers still appearing a little bit sluggish here on offense, not really taking very good care of it, and it's translating on the scoreboard. Only up by 1 here to a subpar Boone Toreador team.
Elliot Tidgren there with a nice move inside, going to spin around Sandvig and go up on the right side. His layup up and in.
3 points now for the senior off the bench, Elliot Tidgren.
Tigers here playing some nice defense, forcing the Toreadors to take a timeout. They will take a 30-second timeout.
stick around with you guys here. So again, 43-40. And Luke, I know we've mentioned it before, but what do you think is really the reason that the Tigers haven't been able to jump out to the lead that all these fans are expecting?
You know, a key staple of the Tigers offense is a lot of athleticism, a lot of quick plays, lots of fast break points, and some knockdown, lights out shooting, and we haven't really seen much of that tonight. You know, you see sparks of athleticism and you see some of that knockdown shooting, but Tigers really unable to create opportunities for themselves and knock down open shots. So if they really want to pull away with this one, you know, win by 42 like they did last time, they're going to really need to become more concise with the ball, take care of it better, and try to use their athleticism and out athlete, you could say, this Boone Toreador team. Foul there called on Tigran on the shot, so you're going to have Winter go to the line here. That is the second foul on Elliott.
So Winter now at the line for the Toreadors. Not much of a scorer, more of a facilitator so far here for the Toreadors. Only 2 points as he puts up the first free throw, no good. Second one for Winter. That one finds the bottom of the net, so he cuts the Tigers' lead down to 2 now, 43-41. Boone Toreadors still in that tough 2-3 zone, proving to match up pretty well against the Tigers here so far tonight. Trayton Goins going to put a 3 up. That one no good. Tigran skies in for the rebound, and he fouled McPartland rather going after that one. So that one will be Elliott Tigran's third foul on the night. And the Tigers find themselves only up 2 here with 1:51 to go in the third quarter.
Bain now with the ball for the Toreadors. He's going to find McPartland, who's really been an offensive staple here. Bain now with a wide open 3. His 3 up and good. Toreadors really hot tonight, not being very efficient from the 3-point line, not missing very many, and really just played it all around a great game to keep up with this Tiger team. Carter Lean in the corner now looking to reciprocate with a 3 of his own. And
the foul called down low on Tate Sandvig, so count the 3-pointer from Carter Lean, who's got 11 now after that 3-point basket, and the Tigers will take the possession again back behind the basket as Goins and Jones check in, or Goins checks out rather. Kellen Jones checks in as well as Torrey Feldman. Elliott Tidgren will take a seat also for the Tigers. Lean on the inbound now as the Toreadors stay in that 2-3 zone for the inbound defense. And not sure what the call was there. It'll be a foul down low on Torrey Feldman. So the Tigers will give it right back up to the Toreadors as Torrey picks up his first on the night. Tigers now in a bit of a defensive press here, hoping to cause some turnovers that can turn into points. Bain with it, gives it up to Winter. And the Tigers scale back the aggression a little. Lean with the defense on Dotzler, and now Sandvig up top with it. As the Toreadors continue to move it around, Bain going to take another 3. That one off the mark. Rebound going to Dotzler. Grabs the O board.
Dotzler being a really nice presence inside here for the Toreadors, getting a couple offensive rebounds.
Goes up strong with that one, and he's fouled, so Dotzler now will head to the line for a couple free throws. Colby Dotzler, only a sophomore, coming in at 6'1", able to use that size and length down low, and he's giving these Tigers all sorts of trouble so far. First one for Dotzler is up and good.
Coming into this, he was 10 for 16, shooting right around 62.5%. So make that 11 for 17 now, as Craven and Miller check in for the Toreadors.
McPartland going to take a seat, as well as Nathaniel Winter for the Toreadors. Second one for Dotzler is up and good, or no good rather, off the back of the iron. Rebound to Torrey Feldman.
42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tigers can look for some quick offense, maybe go for 2 possessions here as they are going to foul Lean on the drive.
Foul will be called on the floor, so the Tigers will inbound from behind the basket. Colby Vincent going to check in for Caleb Booth. Original starters back in now for the Tigers. Carter Lean looking to inbound. He gets it into Jones as the Tigers move it around the perimeter, and that zone defense protecting against that one. Jones now looking to go to work down low on Miller, and unable to go anywhere with it. Over to Carter Lean now, right there in front of the student section. And up top to Vincent.
Toreadors here playing some nice defense. Christensen now with the corner three. His three is up and good, so nice shot there, pushing it to a 2-possession game here for the Toreadors. That's going to push Colby into double digits with 11 points. So nice game here for the junior.
That 3v3rd one there for Christensen as Craven loses it on the drive. Tori Feldman now left wide open on a fast break and almost got it to go before the buzzer. So that'll do it for us here in the third quarter. 49-45 is the score. We will head to a quick commercial break and we will be back and ready for the fourth quarter.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. And Alex, if I would have told you coming into this ball game that the Toreadors would be only down 4 going into this fourth quarter, I think everybody would think that I was crazy, but that is the situation we're going into right now. Toreadors playing a very nice game themselves, only down 4 to this top-rated Tigers team as the Toreadors start this fourth quarter off with the ball. Winter there with the dribble drive. He's going to find Miller. He's going to move back to Winter, but Lean is going to find that one. He's going to use a nice crossover, find Vincent down in the post, and Vincent's layup is up and in. It's Colby's 8th point on the night.
Winter now taking charge for the Toreadors. He gives it up to Miller. Miller's pass over to Craven Christensen with some tight defense now as the Tigers picked up a little urgency here on defense. And Colby Christensen a little bit too urgent there going after the ball, and he will foul Ryan Holst. That fouled the first one on Colby Christensen. A couple substitutions now for the Toreadors as Colby Dotzler checks in, as well as Evan Bain, a pair of sophomores. Inbounding is McPartland. He'll go into
Winter.
Number 32, Winter there. And give it up back to McPartland. Over to Holst now, who's going to go all the way. Puts it up on the block. That one no good. Rebound, Tori Feldman. And Christensen going to hit ahead to Vincent in the corner. Colby Vincent spotting up in the corner. That one up no good. Tipped by Jones and rebounded by Winter. And Christensen able to get it out of there. Had it locked up on the ball. And apparently got a piece of the arm there. So Colby Christensen will be called for the foul. That foul, the 7th foul on the Tigers. So I believe Winter now will head to the line for the Toreadors.
Only a 6-point game here, 7 minutes left to go.
Pretty big free throws here for the freshmen. We still got a lot to play here in this fourth quarter, but every point is going to matter just as much as the next here as we continue to get deeper into this fourth quarter. First one up by Winter is good.
A little bit of a statement game here from the Toreadors, going 0-15 on the season, but still being like, we can contend with the top competition in the state, even after we got blown out by over 40 in their last matchup. So nice to see some fight here from the Toreadors.
Again, as we mentioned so many times before, this Toreador team coming in, as Luke just said, 0-15, and it's not like they're losing close games either with a negative point differential of about 20 points. But none of that mattering here tonight as the Toreadors are only down 6 to, again, as we mentioned so many times before, a top 3 team in the state of the Carroll Tigers.
Tigers here being a little bit overly defensive, maybe a little bit of frustration, but having lots of fouls called and being in the bonus so early here in the fourth quarter really have to limit how many easy points and free throw shots they're going to give to this Toreador team.
Holst's 1-on-1 opportunity, no good. Tori Feldman skies in for the board. And the Tigers are definitely going to look to slow it down here a little more. Jones with it, looking up top for Carter Lean, throws it away as Lean slaps the ball in frustration. Now Tigers again still only up 6, 53-47 with about 6:30 left to go. See Colby Vincent giving Jones a pat on the butt there. Senior taking a bit of a leadership here, telling his guys we're all right. We just got to calm ourselves down and really just get into this game, just lose yourself into this game. Tigers appear to be focused on a lot more than just playing ball right now. Winter almost loses the dribble there. Good defense by Carter Lean. And he'll look to go to work again. Gives it up to Dotzler now.
Boone here not really doing much with the ball, kind of just doing lots of handoff passes as Bain's going to take a dribble drive. He's going to find McPartland, who's going to find an open Dotzler in the middle. So Dotzler's going to up his points to 13, making him the leader scorer for the Toreadors. Some nice ball movement there by Boone.
Jones, a rocket pass over to Feldman, who takes it up on the right side. Torrey Feldman fouled on the shot, so he'll head to the line for the Tigers. Again, Coach Beeson, the timeout advantage over the Toreadors as he's got all 5 of his left here in the second half. Definitely look to use those to maybe calm his guys down a little as we get deeper into this one. Feldman's first free throw just shaving the left side of the rim and off. Second one for Torrey Feldman, much better looking, just hard off the back iron. And Carter Lean coming up with the O board for the Tigers.
Christensen now at the open 3 in front of the student section. That one up, no good, rebounded by Dotzler.
And Christensen almost able to get in the passing lane, disrupt that one. Bain now going to take a 3 from the corner. That one up, no good. And it's tipped out of bounds by Kellen Jones. So the Toreadors will keep possession, and Coach Beeson is now going to use a timeout. That timeout will be a full minute timeout as he'll take that minute to really calm his guys down here and get them back focused onto the game. We're going to head to a quick message from our local sponsors, and we will be right back and ready for this final 5:18 to go in this one.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
And we're back here. Thank you for joining us. 5:18 left to go. Tigers only up by 4. Coach Beeson using a full minute timeout there again. As we've said so many times recently, just really having to calm his guys down. They're really just trying to play too intense, too urgent, and they definitely need to get their mind focused back onto winning this game. Go ahead and take a quick look at the conference standings here. As we'll see the Tigers currently in first place at 10-1. And the Boone Toreadors at the bottom at 0-11, as the Tigers hoping to keep that Boone win total to 0 here by the end of this one. So about 5:10 left to go here.
Nice steal there by
with a steal hit ahead to Colby Vincent and back. Christensen now going to attack left and goes over to an open Colby Vincent in the corner. 3 from Vincent, just a bit short. Christensen able to grab the rebound. Lean, a nice pass inside to Kellen Jones, absorbing the contact, goes up hard with that one. And the Tigers now lead back up to 6 as Jones enters double digits with 11.
Tigers really scoring out tonight, having 3 people above 10 points, and nobody really standing out as Kellen Jones. They're going to have a nice screen, and his layup up off the backboard and in. So 4 quick points there from Jones as the Toreadors are going to be forced to call a timeout. Tiger faithful getting into this one as the Tigers take an 8-point lead, their biggest of the night. So some nice offense there from the Tigers. Alex, what do you think the key is going to be for the Tigers to keep this lead?
Again, as we mentioned so many times before, the Tigers going to have to play with urgency, but they're definitely going to have to stay focused on winning this game. I think they're really just trying to do too much. You got each guy trying to really do their own thing. And after that timeout by Coach Beeson, you can tell they're starting to synergize a lot better, work together better as a team, and that is definitely going to be their focal point to pick up the W in the rest of this one. So the Tigers' largest lead of the night, 8 points, the one that they have right here, 57-49. Three players in double digits for the Tigers. Colby Christensen with 11, as well as Carter Lean with 11, and Kellen Jones, the leading scorer on the night for the Tigers, with 13. So the Tigers kind of dispersing that scoring pretty evenly here, but not the scoring night that the Tigers usually look up on the scoreboard to see.
And Alex, you know, they came out kind of sluggish. You get the sense that maybe this Tiger team may have underestimated this Toreador offense, and this Toreador offense has been very efficient, shooting very well from the field here, seeming to not miss very many threes at all. As Dotzler now is going to drive up on the right side. He's going to be met by a couple Tiger defenders, so that drive attempt no good. Winter now going to use the floater, his floater up, no good, rebounded there by Jones, and it will be tapped to Carter Lean. Lean pushing the pace now for the Tigers.
Carter Lean gonna maybe drop back, slow it down a little bit here as Vincent opposes a screen from Jones and drives left, and he kicks back up top to Carter Lean, just out of his reach. Lean able to keep it in to Christensen as it's tipped. It's gonna said to be off of Colby Christensen, so the Toreadors will gain possession after the Tiger turnover.
I think that ball did go off of Colby, but it might have been off of a shove from a Toreador, so maybe a foul call missed there, but no call was called, so McPartland now has the ball for the Toreadors.
As you mentioned, this officiating crew letting the guys play through lots of contact. Sometimes that's a good thing, but I think here tonight they're letting them play through a little bit too much, and there have been a couple calls both ways that definitely should have gone that we weren't able to get. So 57-49 still our score as we enter the final 3 minutes and 20 seconds in this fourth quarter. Tigers only leading by 8, 57-49 as it's hit into Hulse, who gets that one to go. Good feed from Winter. And nice. The Toreadors cut it back to 6.
6-point lead here for the Tigers, kind of trying to slow it down and dwindle down that clock as much as they can.
Tigers hop into that Carolina offense here as they're able to use the no high school basketball shot clock and Iowa type rule. Tigers not thinking they would have to go to that offense here against this Boone Toreador team. But it's proving that they're going to have to for this final 2:48 as Christensen takes it hard up on the left side and he's fouled. Foul will be awarded to Dotzler, his first, so Colby Christensen will head back to the line for his second trip. And the first one up and good. Second one for Christensen is up and good as well. Knocking down all 4 free throws is he tonight, and he's up to 13 there with Jones for the Tigers' leading score, 59-51. Tigers regain the lead back by 8 with about 2:30 left to go here. Toreadors looking to attack there as Baines gives it up to Winter. And Winter going to go into the corner to McPartland, whose 3 is up. That one no good. Rebound to Dotzler, who puts it up. His shot blocked away, and Carter Lean coming up with it. A foul called, so that will go the other way. Foul called on Dotzler. So Carter Lean will head to the line for a 1-on-1 opportunity as the Toreadors enter their 7th foul.
And the Tigers very accustomed to games coming down to clutch free throws. 2 huge matchups against Winterset, both big W's for the Tigers, but both of those came down to the last 45 seconds. So Tigers definitely not new to this situation of needing to hit clutch free throws and make clutch buckets to finish out games.
Second one for Lean up and good. And interesting you say that. We've seen the Tigers come down to the wire with the Huskies team, who is a very good team, top 10 team in the state. And it appears the Tigers always play best against their best teams. And the Tigers just really unable to take care of this Toreador team like they should as Bain knocks down a 3. 61-54, cuts it back to 7. A 30-second timeout going to be taken by the Toreadors. We'll cut to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. And we're back here. Thank you for joining us as we went to that quick timeout break after Bain knocked down that three. Quick stat for you. Evan Bain came into this one shooting 32% from behind the arc, and I believe he's got 4 threes here tonight for the Toreadors. So a great shooting night from Bain, and it's proving to help the Toreadors out a lot as the Tigers turn it over. Big turnover there down on the Toreador side of the floor. So with 2:09 left, the Tigers only up 7. Definitely going to have to get a big defensive stop here.
A little bit more aggressive basketball being played here by both sides as the tensions rise here in Carroll High's gym. Bain now with it, as we talked about his amazing night that he's had so far. They are going to call a block on Torrey Feldman. Tiger faithful a little bit confused by that call, but as Bain heads to the free throw line, he is a 67% free throw shooter on the year. His first one up, no good. Torrey Feldman skies up for the rebound.
Toreadors now moving up the defense as they look to pressure the Tigers coming across the half court. Lean almost looking to be trapped there, able to get it over to Jones in the corner. And he will be fouled by Bain. So Kellen Jones will head to the line for the Tigers. Jones, a over 85% free throw shooter. Definitely one of the guys Coach Beeson is pretty comfortable with having at the line in a situation like this. He'll have a 1-and-1 opportunity as Bain picks up his first foul of the night.
And everybody on the Tiger court right now is a very decent free throw shooter. 4 of them above 80%, and in the pair of Colbys and Kellen and Carter and Torrey Feldman sitting just right about 65%. But Torrey has always had a clutch gene of coming up in big situations, as he did all year for the football team and as he continues to do for the basketball team. As the Tigers lead now is pushed to 9, which I believe is the biggest of the night.
Good steal there as it's tipped by Jones, grabbed away by Christensen, as Lean will get it across for the Tigers. 1:30 left to go here, and the Toreadors are definitely going to have to start fouling to try and slow down these Tigers. And they will foul Colby Christensen. Again, not one of the guys you want to send to the line here. Also, another quite interesting fact for you guys here tonight, the Toreadors doing all of this without their leading scorer, Quali Spora, who comes into this one averaging 12 points per game. The next guy next to him is Evan Bain, only averaging 7. So the Toreadors definitely playing great basketball tonight, especially without their leading scorer.
And that's in huge part to Dotzler. Dotzler came into this one only averaging right around 4 points a game, and he's got 13 tonight.
Rare miss there for Christensen, who's able to grab his own rebound. Big rebound by Colby Christensen, who's fouled again. So he will head back to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity.
And then also McPartland again with a huge night. He has 12. He only averages 4 as well. So 2 normally only 4-point scorers here for the Toreadors in double digits.
Again, as we mentioned, the Toreadors without their leading scorer, all it takes is a guy or two to step up. And we've seen that in guys like Bain, Dotzler, as well as number 32, or Winter as well, running the charge, but also in number 34, Marcus McPartland.
Christensen here with his first free throw attempt. It is up and good, and the Tigers are in the double bonus with their 10th foul against them. He will knock down the first one. That is his 15th point of the night, tying him for the scoring lead with Kellen Jones, and he will surpass Jones with that free throw with 16 points. Boone here trying to do some quick offense, down 12 here. Got to score as quick as they can so they can keep their chances alive in this game. Holst now looking to do something with it. Partland's going to drive baseline. He's going to get past the Tiger defense, and his layup is up and in. They're going to call a timeout for the Toreadors. I believe it's a full minute timeout. We are going to go to a quick ad break, and we will be right back with you guys for the end of this game.
local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
Hello, as we start back up here for the end of this varsity doubleheader between the Toreadors of Boone and the Tigers of Carroll. Your Tigers up 10 points now in what has truly been a surprising game on both sides. Tigers not really scoring as much as they normally do, and the Toreadors really coming out and showing a really good overall performance against one of the top teams in the state. Torrey Feldman here with the inbound for the Tigers. He's going to get it to Vincent, who's going to throw it up to Lean. Tigers here not going to score, doing that Carolina offense, looking to be fouled and get to the free throw line.
Again, this one of those situations Tigers usually find themselves in where about that last 2 to 2 minutes lasts about 10-15 minutes here in real time. And after timeouts and foul shots, Carter Lean knocks down the first foul shot here for the Tigers, and he's got 14. Second one for Lean, up and good as well, and he's got 15 now on the night.
And that is 3 Tigers now with over 15 points, so very evenly distributed scoring here for the Tigers. Nobody really coming up big. A name that we haven't said much tonight, Caleb Booth, still on the bench. Not really much of a factor here tonight for the Tigers as he was so big in the initial, as the Toreadors are going to have to foul Carter Lean. Carter, an above 85% free throw shooter on the year, so definitely not the guy you want at the line, but not much of a choice here with only 42 seconds left.
Tigers will finally start to pull away here after some free throw makes. Again, if we're going by averages, the Tigers should have won this game by about 20 to 22 points. Here it appears it'll only be about a 15-point deficit after the final buzzer sounds. And the second one for Lean, up and good. 17 points now for Carter Lean as he takes the spot for the leading scorer. Winter going to attack, kicks over to number 44.
That's Sandvig. Dotzler now with the foul on Kellen Jones. And, you know, Alex, me being a wrestler, I've never really understood how these guys are so efficient from the line. You know, Colby Christensen only has missed 4 free throws on the year out of 30-something attempts. Kellen Jones the same way, and Carter Lean shot in over, I believe it's 60 or 70 free throw attempts on the year and has missed less than 10. So just the consistency that the Tigers have shown really all year from the free throw line shows all the hard work and effort they put into practices under Beeson. So a testament there to the Tiger basketball program.
Again, and I don't mean to sound cliche, but when it comes to free throw shooting, practice makes perfect. You don't have to be a guy with a 30-inch vertical or somebody who can shoot 60% from beyond the arc. Free throws are really just a thing that you just practice. And I remember after doing practices with Coach Beeson a couple years ago, it was always 25 made threes after practice to go along with 50 made free throws every day. So again, Coach Beeson, a very good coach, and this is a testament to it. Tigers shooting 78% from the line, as well as a solid 50% from behind the arc.
And that will do it for us, folks. 71-60 going to be your final score as Colby Christensen holds onto the ball for this Tigers. Alex, a much closer game than most people in this gymnasium thought it would be, but still a good overall effort from both teams. Huge shout out to the Toreadors of Boone for making the trip down here tonight. To all those fans in the crowd, hope you have safe travels home. That will do it for us here tonight, folks. Your final score, 71-60. And with that, that is Luke Woosley and Alex Lowe signing off. So everybody have a great night.